9 days and 7 teams, only 2 teams remain fighting for their chance to win the 2023 US Premier League.
Well, Roshni, the New York Cowboys have turned their fortunes around dramatically and have risen like a phoenix from the ashes after registering just 2 points from their first 4 matches.
Well, Nikhil, for the Titans, the sojourn has been quite the opposite. From dominance and destruction, from arguably the tournament's strongest team with the leading run scorer and wicket taker in their ranks.
So, who will it be? The favorite or the underdog?
Bright sunny morning here at the Broward County Cricket Stadium. And we're all set to play the grand finale. The New York Cowboys will be taking on the New Jersey Titans. Both the teams arrive with a lot of hope as they played some exceptional cricket to be where they are at today. The New York Cowboys, what a script it's been for them. They were down and out at one point, and then there was something called belief which was infused by the management once again in this side. The side that plays a lot of cricket together as well, and that started to show as every other batter started to click as well. There are some concerns in the middle order. They would like to iron out that in the big finale. Jaladua captaining the Cowboys versus Harmeet Singh, whom he's played a lot of cricket against. New York versus New Jersey, the neighbors taking on each other. Let's go to Mike Haseman. He's got the story of the surface for you. And as always, let's have a look if he has the dinner plate as well.
The first thing I look for when I come to this pitch in the middle, and by the way, this is the track we started on, so we had those games yesterday on that one. We're now on this one for the final. 370 runs are scored on this last time. The first thing I look for is the sheen. Now, it's just gone under the clouds at the moment, but when I arrive and when the sun comes out, you'll see during play, there's a real nice sheen here on the surface, and the shadows of the players is great. So that tells me straight away it's a good surface. So that's what I like. Now, I do think, because it's 10 o'clock start, it might be a little bit on the slow side, and the captains might just want to extract a little bit of moisture there. But on that point also, it rained yesterday at about 5 o'clock. So that was the natural moisture. Remember, the covers came on just, I'm not going to say late, but they weren't too bothered about getting the covers on here, because after the day's play, the ground staff always water the tracks to bring it back a little bit. This one hasn't been used for a while, so it's rested and it's ready to go. But that rain just freshened things up a fraction. So as I just walk up and down here and have a bit of a look at the surface, I think it's uniformly very, very good. Now, let's just go back and have a look at an area just around about a hard length, if you like, about 6 metres from the base of the stumps. Bowling from the commentary box end. I mean, there's dead grass here. There's no cracks of note at all. But the sheen is on it, and that's really important. When I come here and I see the sheen, 85% of this square is clay. Now that means they can do that sheen, which also means that this surface is nice and hard. Lots and lots of rolling. They only had to stay till 10 o'clock last night because they were happy with the surface. They came here at 6 o'clock this morning, got the roller out as well. We are good to go. I think there's going to be a terrific, terrific pitch for the final.
A terrific pitch for the final. And not just the surface, the skies are cooperating too. 28 degrees Celsius, the maximum temperature. Minimum 23, humidity 65 is going to be okay, but the wind speed. Wind speed is something that the bowlers would want to use to their advantage, and the batters would want to hit with the wind to hit it a long, long way. Now the story of the surface is done. Let's go for the toss with Mike Haseman and the 2 captains.
Righto, here we go for the big final. We're all set. The pitch looks terrific. Now the boys alongside me, of course, I've got Jaladua alongside me from the New York Cowboys. I have Harmeet Singh from the New Jersey Titans, and of course Danny Khan, who's done a great job as match referee. Danny, thank you. Righto, boys, you've got the coin. Jalad, let's go. Heads is the call. Danny, what have we got? Heads is the lucky winner. Righto, Harmeet, what are you going to do?
We're going to have a ball first.
And what's the reason for that?
It just looks a little sticky on the spike, so might help the spinners and the fast bowlers a little bit, might stop one a little bit, trying to take the early advantage.
Now, what about your team? I mean, you're as a captain, you seem a very relaxed captain. Is that what you want to get the rest of the guys to be today? Permeate through that change and be nice and relaxed and just grab the moments when it comes?
Oh yeah, like, you know, the team has also helped my relaxed state. You know, everybody knows their job, so I think that really helps as a captain. But I think in a big game, you want to stay relaxed, and I think the way we've been going, I think it's just one last push, I think, for us.
Does it concern you at all that your top guns have done the job, House and co, and the middle order boys haven't had a great deal of batting? Is that a concern?
To be fair, I think they've all got a hit out in the middle, and Aaron, Ian, everybody has got like 20s, 30s, 40s. You know, it doesn't trouble me much. These guys are seasoned guys. Ian's played 100 first-class games. Aaron's playing current international cricket. So I think all of us, even down the order, we have real good all-rounders. So we've all played good cricket. So I think if it comes to that, we're ready for it.
And your team, Hamid?
It's the same 11 as yesterday.
Righto, have some fun. Enjoy this.
Thank you.
Okay. Jalid, you won the toss. Were you going to have a bowl as well?
Yes, we were looking to ball as well.
Okay. Now, yesterday, your top order batting is an issue. 4 of your top 6 batters only got 16 amongst them. How much of a concern is that as captain?
They're not really, you know, they are experienced players, and I know, you know, they can do it, and I'm sure they'll come back to play.
And what would you say your big strength is?
Yeah, I will say both batting and bowling. We have a good batting lineup as well, and we have a really good experienced bowling lineup as well.
And just quickly, have you got some plans for House?
Not really, you know, the way we are bowling in the tournament, I don't think so. So we'll do the same what we were doing in the tournament.
Okay. Now, what have you done with your team?
So we have one change. Chiranshu Bhatia goes out, and Johan comes in.
Okay, terrific. Have some fun. Enjoy the final. Thank you. Okay, so the news in the middle. The Titans have won the toss, and they're going to bowl first.
New Jersey Titans winning the toss and choosing to bowl first. All right, chasing in a grand finale. That's going to get some pressure going. Let's have a look at New York Cowboys. First up, captained by Jalad Dua. Tajinder Dhillon is in form, and that's great news for them. Over spinner is still searching for it. And can the big finale be the final push that he wants to give with a bat as well? Milind Kumar, Hassan Khan, all high-impact cricketers. Kulvinder Singh, Jonathan Foo is sensational from Guyana. Hamad Azam is started to bowl a lot more, and batting as well is starting to click. Gaurav Grover can tonk the ball along with. Sanchit Sandhu is multifaceted too. Johan Samaravikrama got an opportunity as an impact player, now is in the side itself. So that means Jihan Sananayak is Samar Tiwari. Chiranshu Bhatia might be the pick in the substitutes column. A very warm welcome to Mike Hazeman.
So, Haas, thank you very much. This is going to be absolutely fascinating to see what goes on here, because this final is just going to be so much fun. There's the New Jersey Titans on his House. You can't actually look past him, the way that he's gone. As a batsman, of course, he does the keeping duties as well. Tyrone Griffith is someone who has a bit of a tee-off. Aaron Jones has come to the party, and Mosen, I was delighted to see him pick up the Man of the Match award yesterday, picking up 3. And I think it's a really good side. Harmeet Singh, we haven't seen the best of him yet. Haven't seen him bat. He certainly can bat, but his bowling, I think we haven't seen the best, and he's going to make some serious impact today, I think, in a big game. Cyril Huck is always someone you've got to watch for. Nat Travolta, I've got a spotlight on him because I like his intensity. That's an important thing about a final too.
It's very interesting assessment as well, Mike. Just moments ago, Nikhil caught up with someone who loves carnage and does not like leaving leather on the ball. Andres Kaus. Let's find out what he wants to say.
I'm here with tournament leading run scorer and New Jersey Titans opening batter Andres Kaus. Andres, you're leading in terms of the runs in the tournament. Describe your experience for me.
Yeah, it's been quite a good tournament for me. I've been batting quite nicely. For me, it's all about feel and confidence. So my confidence is pretty high at the moment. So yeah, it's just a good tournament.
Yeah, once you've gotten a score, your team hasn't lost this season. How do you deal with those expectations, given your importance?
Yeah, I just try to contribute as much as I can. I don't actually think about anything about that. So as long as I can contribute to the team, I'm happy. And if I score runs, the team wins, like you say. So that's all I can do is just contribute.
Seen 350-plus run partnerships with Mukhtar Ahmed. Describe just the relationship you guys have, and why do you think it's so easy for you guys to score when you're at the crease?
Yeah, I think we take pressure off each other, right? If there's one over that I struggle, the next over he takes it on, and then vice versa, right? So, and we've been playing together in the major league as well. So there's a little bit of a partnership there as well. So, but I just think we contribute to each other's success quite a lot.
And then just in terms of your personal ethos when you go out there to open the batting, what goes through your mind? How do you bat, regardless of the tournament, but in this format at the top of the order?
Yeah, I try to keep it quite simple. I saw the other day when I tried to make it a little bit more difficult, I went out. So I went out cheaply. So I just think try to keep it as simple as possible. That's when I know I'm at my best and I'm striking the ball the best if I just don't try to hit it too hard or just try and play good cricket shots at the end of the day.
And finally, from a team perspective, what's required for the Titans to win this competition today?
Yeah, look, I think the Cowboys, they've actually played some good cricket in the last few games, so I think it's going to be a tight game. For us, we just got to stick to our guns, right? We've got a pretty good side, so if we bowl really well and we bat well, I think we should come out on top. And your good friend Obas Pinar is on the other end. You want to get one up on him? I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, but yeah, it would be nice to get one up on him. I think he's also due for a score, so we'll have to wait and see.
All right, all the best today.
Thank you very much.
There's always that South African gentle rivalry between Andries Gous and Obas Pinar. Gous is definitely winning this one. 7 matches, 341 runs. And that strike rate's unbelievable, 209.2. It always feels like he's going to up the ante. All right, Roshni is with a high-impact player indeed for the New York Cowboys.
I'm joined here with Hassan Khan from the New York Cowboys. Hassan, I have heard you've been feeling unwell for the past few days, yet you've been able to contribute to wins for the teams.
Yeah, I wasn't really well for the last few days. Like I was having fever and all, but as a professional, sometimes you have to come out of your comfort zone and do for the team.
Now, we've spoken time and time again with the batting collapses New York Cowboys have had. Has there been more of a talk from yesterday's game into today's?
Not really. Everyone is confident enough and they are backing themselves in their abilities. And we are hopeful that the big guys will step up today.
Now, every time you've gone out to bat, I mean, you've shined out there. What about the team has given you the confidence to be able to do that, being one of the younger ones?
Yeah, everyone, we have played together for a long time now. So we talk about cricket and they just tell me to play my natural game and just take it to the end, and that's what helping me.
Now, the bowling you guys have, the variations, that's been one of the factors contributing to those wins and especially getting you guys to the finals.
Yeah, exactly. It's a team effort. The spinners are doing really well in the middle overs and taking the wickets we want in the middle overs, and the fast bowler are also giving us a good start.
Now, do you have some special plans out there? With your bowling, you're playing against the NJ Titans, and you have a lot of opponents that you've been playing alongside in your franchise.
Yeah, we have our plans ready for them. In that team, we have a couple of players we played together for Kingsman, and we are hopeful we can deliver it today.
Well, thank you so much, Hassan, and all the best.
Thank you.
Someone who single-handedly won not one but 2 games back-to-back for the New York Cowboys. Got Mike Hazeman alongside me. Mike, who are the others who have spelled synonym to win for Cowboys?
Well, I just got to speak about Hassan Khan for starters. I mean, yes, he's done it twice, and therein is the factor. Can he do it 3 times if needed? I mean, to play like he has 2 games in a row has been just quite remarkable. If he can do it again, that's just going to be sensational work. But Jaladua is going to be hoping he doesn't have to do it again, because these top-order guys have got to get going. Now, one of the top-order guys that needs runs is Obas Pinar. He is a wonderful cricketer. I've seen a lot of him, and we haven't seen the best of him. He is used to playing on tracks like this. This might be an opportunity for him to come to the fore. I know that he's very determined to perform today, and Hassan Khan, coming from Pakistan originally, would like this surface also.
And watch out for this man too, Tajinder Dhillon, 6 matches, 90 runs. What's more effective is his strike rate, and he's just found form and he's speaking at the right time as far as the Cowboys are concerned. Oh, what a magical script it's been for both the teams. Saurabh Netravalkar steaming in. There's always a warm-up.
I think it's an opportunity here to focus on Netravalkar because he's picked up 12 wickets at a good economy rate because he had to do the hard yards. Just have a look at his focus at the top of his run-up. His focus at the top of his run-up, I think, is quite remarkable. He's totally tuned in, and he knows
let's play.
He's got to set a tone with that new ball after winning the toss and getting this right. He is so determined. Netravalkar.
Slip and plays Jalad Dua to face. Saurabh Netravalkar, the ever-improving left-arm seamer. First ball. Gentle nudge, wants that single. New York Cowboys are off the mark.
Just a little snapshot of that. Really good work from Netravalkar. Push into the covers. But the captain Singh swooped on that very quickly indeed. So straight away, the Cowboys will know there's a little bit of internal pressure.
Absolutely. And as far as Saurabh Netravalkar is concerned, Mike, he has improved his economy as well. It was over 9, but as this tournament has neared the business end, he started to improve his economy as well. Is there any visible change in his tactic, though?
No, pure focus. Pure focus. Look at him. Eyes. He knows exactly what he wants to do. So determined. Just pausing at the top of his run, not getting caught up in the hustle bustle of T20 cricket. Look at him.
The cross-seam delivery, something that Saurabh has befriended off late. Come the T20 format, loves to start with the cross-seam.
He's got a strong breeze to bowl with, actually, Netravalkar. He's not a big swinger of the ball. Harmeet Singh will make sure that his charges are vocal out there. They know what a big game is. They're going into the game favourites, there's no doubt about it, the Titans.
No challenge presented, wasn't a clean pickup, and that single means Tajinder is off the mark too. Saurabh Netravalkar, he keep it on the stumps now. He's got that delivery that pitches and changes its angle a little bit.
You know what I'm looking for? I want to see these Cowboys. You'll remember the 3 wickets that fell yesterday, as we see Singh just not pick that up cleanly. He's annoyed with himself, the captain. I lost 4 wickets in the power play. The first 3 wickets, every single time, 3 stumps were shown to the bowler. These guys were not in line at all. I want to see a big improvement for the Cowboys, making sure they get in line and cover their stumps.
Oh, that's in the gap too. Jalad Dua has started off with better timing today. 2 on that occasion.
And I know that some players like to stay leg side and hit on the offside in a T20 game, but I think the techniques of some of the Cowboys players is not quite good enough to do that. They've got to make sure they get their eyes over the line of the ball initially, so they get in nicely, and then they can expand from there. Get a base to work from, get a foundation built initially, and then go for some tool shots. Slight change in the field. Lovely shot from the drone too. These drone shots about field placings are brilliant. Strengthening it offside, back at a square. So that was pretty good. A stride in, using his feet. Jalad Dua, his captain, he's got to set the tone. Have a look at this yesterday. That was a thrash, that's all. Nick caught behind. But look at these next wickets. Look at the stumps. Off stump. Off stump. Stumps again. It's just not how you start. You've got to get a foundation initially and then go. 4 of the top 5 batsmen, got 16 amongst them.
It's always a lower middle order bearing the brunt, even more so in specific Hassan. And shots like these can change that. Jaladua has started to free his arms. What a way to end the over. 8 Manolas. Jaladua captaining the New York Cowboys. Someone who's got to be a performing skipper, and finals will definitely give him the moxie to score well. Tajinder Dhillon is in form. Over spinner is searching for it. Milind Kumar. I thought he's been striking the ball crisply, but he's only been finding fielders. Sometimes inside the circle, sometimes in the deep, and sometimes missing a straight ball.
Now he's the perfect guy who can build an innings, Milind Kumar. We haven't seen him do that at all. I think he's a top-notch player, I really do, but we haven't seen him build an innings here whatsoever. And once he does build something, he'll be able to play really well from that moment.
Ziaul Haq, 7 matches, 7 wickets, economy of 7.1. And I think he should add another column of how much he loves talking to the youngsters to make them feel better. Right on the money. And with Trevon Griffith, it's your risk if you start to run.
We're not seeing any swing at the moment. The reason for that is Netravolta doesn't really swing the ball, but Ziaul Haq can swing the ball. However, he's got a wind which is totally against what he would normally have. He normally would have the wind coming back from left to right, but the wind is going from right to left, so he's not going to use that as a benefit to swing. Hence this change to go around the wicket. Maybe that's a good idea. Just try and change the angle from time to time.
A little bit of a halt in play as the batters decide to have a small chat in between the over, and at the same time just a little bit of a nudge required for the side screen. Something like David Warner does as well. Between every ball, he'd open the gloves, strap it on again.
That's just to stop perspiration and the saturating of the gloves.
Oh, that is so crisply struck. Right on top of the bounce as well. Tajinder.
What a fine shot that is. A little bit short. Of course, no swing, which I'm talking about, and just slapped by Tajinder. That's a fine shot. Those boundaries are come. If you're feeling comfortable and your feet are moving nicely.
Ziaul Haq's reply awaited. Minimum room, extra bounce, 4 put away. Wasn't the ideal delivery. This will also be for Tajinder's finding it easy.
Yeah, the boundary off the previous ball has provided that follow-up. Just a little bit slower, floating in the air a fraction, and that has ended up a boundary on the leg side. So that's a nice little start. A couple of boundaries like that certainly does give the batsman a serious confidence boost.
Eight runs at the first 3. This is good counter-attack from Tajinder. The New York Cowboys would have discussed a better template required in the first power play. They've been losing wickets too often. It's exactly the opposite of NJ Titans, who did lose an early wicket a couple of times, but always came back with a Mukhtar and Housie partnership. Much better.
And a nick. A little soft nick. Just a tickle. Didn't carry to the keeper. House will probably just come up a step. Bounce probably about 2 feet in front of him. You'll just hear the noise as this goes through. Just a faint tickle. Not far away from the keeper.
In every innings, Tajinder has got a life.
Even though there were 2 boundaries of this over, I can hear House talking from miles away from Zia Haq. Lots of chat out there about trying to bring him forward. That's what they want to do. Could easily be the double bluff, of course.
A good comeback by Zia Haq. An opportunity and then 2 more dot balls. 16 for no loss.
Change here, skip, left arm, come around.
Trevon Griffith, Andres House, NJ Titans. I've got Aaron Jones as well, who's come back in form. Ian Dev Singh played a quick fire 20-odd. Mohammad Mohsin's been doing well with the ball in hand. Mukhtar Ahmed's been smashing the ball to all parts. Noman Anwar, Harmeet Singh, Zia Haq, Harish Kakani is coming to the party. Saurabh Netrewalkar always effective. And substitutes as well, a couple of them have been used before.
Here comes the skipper. Now he wants to set a really good tone as well. He's a very relaxed character, and I like that about him. He's tried to get that permeating throughout the rest of his team for a final. Couple of steps. Track's got that sheen about it, which means it's going to skid initially. Later on, it's going to grip a little bit more.
It's interesting to see Harmeet use himself as an option in the power play.
I'll tell you why. He's going to try and rush through the overs, I reckon. I reckon that's his plan. Try and catch these guys not totally organised and try and get a couple of overs through pretty quickly.
But that's beautifully played. Minimum effort, lovely result. Tajinder in double figures.
That's a wonderful shot, really is. Opening that blade a fraction, he knows he's got to get it over the cover region. Great control, really good control. He's got a breeze to bowl with. Harmeet Singh should be able to curve that ball in, and hopefully, if he gives a good of a rip on this ball, maybe turn it away. But as I said, might skid a bit at the moment.
Oh, this is even better. Tajinder and his lovely bottom hand too. Back-to-back boundaries. And this time off the spinner.
Cowboys are on at the moment. This is a far better situation now than what we've seen previously from them. Nice, good, aggressive cricket when it's there to be hit, but treating other balls with respect.
Runs available here, at least a couple of them. Oh, what a single-handed pickup that was. But 2 more added to the tally. Trevon Griffith's always a live wire on the cricket field. And what you love about him is that he could be inside the 30-yard circle or in the deep.
That's a good return, but safely home. 11 runs off this over, still 1 ball to go. It's good work from the Cowboys.
Expensive for Harmeet standards, 27 for no loss. The amusement park called the USPL. These two teams that you see here in the final were on different rides. One on a very different roller coaster, the New York Cowboys. What a comeback to find themselves in the grand finale. And then the New Jersey Titans, they coasted past Phillies United last night. A very calm Cowboys setup.
For once.
The owners got all the energy too.
After 3 overs in previous games, there's been a few of them scrambling for pads.
I think it's a new experience for the New York Cowboys.
Netravarka's job here, as he's swapped around, is to just try and get this over through and make it a conservative over. Skipper was most annoyed with himself from the other end at last over he bowled, but a left arm orthodox just bowled 1 ball I think he was happy with, and that was the last delivery. So Netravarka's got to try and scramble some of those runs back. A bit blustery, you can probably hear it through the stump mics.
Oh, not the ideal line. Jaladua's put that one away too. This is a good start for the New York Cowboys. As for the first time, they race away to 31 in just 3.2.
Yeah, they're playing very nicely. Going at over 9 runs to the over. So this is a terrific start from the New York Cowboys. Anything that is slightly loose, they're determined to put away. Anything that's a tidy delivery, they just want to keep out at this stage, which is good. Not trying to express themselves too much. And they're getting enough loose balls to score runs from.
This one's gone through as well. 4 more. Jaladua through the offside is a treat to watch. And every time the Cowboys have managed a boundary, they've followed it up with another.
That's a reaction of the previous ball again. Outside the line of off stump, but full. The previous one was on the leg stump and short, whipped away for a boundary. Netravarka just changing his line to overcompensate, actually, as it turned out, and 4 more.
Jaladua has been a little susceptible to the ball that comes back in suddenly, as he's been getting bowled a couple of times leading up to this innings of his. Today he wants to correct that and has stayed very compact. He's only thrown the bat at it if it's not in the line of the stumps. This is superb batting.
See, that ball was a good one, but total confidence now. Before, they weren't too sure, there was no footwork, and that was the real issue with the Cowboys, from what I've seen the last couple of days, the top order. Now they've hit some boundaries, both of them, 4 and 3 respectively. Pigeons are more, but just hanging back on that occasion and just easing the covers for 1.
This is so controlled and so elegant.
I mean, that's an outstanding shot. That really is. Slightly short. Not halfway down, slightly short. Rocked onto that back foot and played it with ease. Must have a good bat. Just picked it up and just smacked it down the ground. That's a really good shot.
It's a shot that he plays regularly, Mikey. It's a shot that he plays regularly. He's decided to save this magic trick for the grand finale. I think there's a separate fan base for Tajinder Dhillon playing the short arm jab. Keeps his options open. Now there is a very wide long on station for exactly that kind of a shot, but 3 boundaries have come already. Make it 4. This ball had written on it, help yourself, Tajinder. What an over. 17 runs of it, 44 for no loss in 4.
Four overs gone, 11 and over, 44 for none. That is just really good work, and their building blocks are terrific in the South Beach Miami Hotel graph. Whipped away. 17 runs off that over. You haven't seen that very often when they've been. In fact, we haven't seen it full stop in the power play for the Cowboys.
We were discussing the economy rate of Saurav Netravalkar improving, but by the end of the second over, he's conceded 25.
So the Titans have got the best bowling attack today. The Titans have had the best bowling attack throughout the entire tournament, and that's why they're in the final in my book. House has played beautifully as well, but they're getting about a tap today.
It's not just the boundaries today for the New York Cowboys. They're running between the wickets, especially nudging the ball inside the 30-yard circle has been brilliant.
Yeah, the confidence is there, supporting each other. Doing a lot of chatting actually in between the overs and occasionally between balls. Just on this occasion, he just was fairly happy. Just if that hit the stumps, he might have been in trouble actually, because the way he planted the bat after the crease.
Oh, he's done it once again, keeping the fielders on their toes. Had that been a clean pickup, would have been a different story.
Yeah, they're keeping the fielders interested, that's for sure. Just want to go back to that running 2 wickets, the ball before the last. Now, just have a look how he slows up, but then plants the bat over the line. Had it hit the stumps, was he going to be out? Very close. I think he might have been okay, but very, very close. You've got to slide the bat.
And Jalal Dua got out in that fashion. Swing and a miss here. Good comeback by Ziaul Haq, who's watching the battle till the last moment possible. Now, had Jalal Dua plonked his bat and got out in that fashion, would have been a different story. I'll tell you why. The change in pace is also working for Ziaul Haq. That angle is also working for Ziaul Haq. They need a softer over. Now look at this. If that ball had hit, he had just about made it. But had that been out, the coach would have burned a hole through his notebook. Thinks he's got something on it. The celebrations have begun. The appeal was an afterthought. And it's the most unlikely way that a batter would expect to get out.
Yeah, Jalal Dua walked. That's nice to see. I actually like that, I must say. Just down the leg side. Slight deflection is visible. House only just appealed. He expected that to go, and Ziaul Haq was certain it was gone. Just wanted to look around. He looked around because he saw the batsman going, but wasn't sure it was given for some reason. I don't know. But Jalal Dua goes for only 18. Now that's important because he got a really good start, but only 18. Didn't capitalise. 46 for 1.
Johan Samaravikrama. One day is not in the side, then introduced as an impact player. Today he makes it to the first 11 itself. 2 matches, 15 runs. His quick fire, 15. Just love the fact that he comes with a very clear mind and uses the bat like a sledgehammer. Perhaps the coach is thinking there's still 8 deliveries to capitalize in the power play. Single was a fallacy.
The Titans are lucky to have a wicket. It was a delivery that didn't deserve to pick up a stick, really. Short and down the leg side. So Jaladua, the captain for the New York Cowboys, certainly unlucky because he was playing nicely. Bonus for the Titans.
The cutter works. 5 gone, 46 for 1. to 15 for Tajinder, who's got off to a good start once again, and the team's looking at him for a respectable total to be reached eventually. They know Pinar is not in the best of form, but Hassan's yet to come. Johan has got the nod ahead of so many batters today. They want to try something new, the Cowboys, and they've saved that plan for the grand finale. Kakani introduced. Welcome, Nikhil.
Hello Suhas, Vedam, hello to the viewers. It's the final of the USPL. And what a fight this has been from the Cowboys. I think the Titans start today just based on what we've seen in this tournament and that dominance as favourites. But this has been an excellent 5 overs. Intrigued to see how Harish Kakani is not only used but how he goes today in a final, because I think that 5th bowler has been a struggle at times. They've obviously got the 2 left-arm seamers and then leg spin of Mohsin and left-arm spin of Harmeet Singh. He's only bowled 3 times in the tournament, Harish Kakani, but economy's been good, under 7 and over.
Kakani has rediscovered the joy of bowling a slower delivery as well.
Yeah, a mere flick. And it's gone all the way for 6 as well. It's the first maximum, correction, second maximum of the day.
The style and ease with which Tajinder Dhillon plays this shot. Number 6, the moment he left the bat as well. Kakani provided the place and the pace. Can't be bowling on his legs. The Titans are learning it the hard way.
Want to maximize on these 4 deliveries. Cowboys still inside the power play. Top class statement piece.
Every time he's hit a boundary, he's followed it up with another. Now he's using that idea for 6s too. It can't get better than this in the textbook. It's shots like these which tell you with a stamp of authority that you need a maker's name on that cricket bat, Tajinder Dhillon.
It's been amazing, this turnaround. They have been the worst starters by far in this competition, the Cowboys. You look at the last 4 games they played, they've lost 9 wickets in the power play. This has been contrast, and at the right time as well. Look at the height and distance on that.
Absolutely right. And Tajinder is becoming unstoppable. 41 of 19. Unfazed by the fact that Johan's yet to open the account. What if they lose another? No, they've come out with a clear mind. It's very difficult to bounce back like this when you have scars of losing wickets early. The Cowboys are a mentally tough group.
I think Harmeet Singh is the key to get Singh here, because he's been dismissed a couple times this tournament by the ball spinning away to Tajinder Singh. Even though Harmeet Singh went for 11 in his first over, he'll be back. They have Mohsin as well. Important for Samwik Rama to provide that support. End of the power play, an excellent start, 59 for 1. 48 of the first 59 runs have come in boundaries. And you think now, though, they'll have to show us something else, the Cowboys, because you're outside the power play. 5 feeters allowed outside the circle. But what a start it's been to the innings, Suhas. Just dominance, destruction, and authority. First by Jaladua and then to Tajinder Singh.
Terrific striking of the cricket ball, getting into positions early, and then helping the ball on its way if it's on the leg side even a tad bit. The leg stump line. Unfortunately, the Jaladua got out to an innocuous delivery. But the style and charisma of Tajinder Singh Dhillon continues. And that's the good news for New York Cowboys. A different kind of a start, but one that he'll be mighty proud of in the grand finale. 59 for 1.
It's the first time in the tournament the Titans are under pressure. Almost was a chance to dismiss him. And again, you see he's struggling against the ball spinning away. It's a good change this from Harmeet Singh.
Lovely, Harry. Lovely, Harry.
Well called, Nikhil. It's Harmeet Singh indeed. Might have gone for runs in the first over, but the captain believes it's up to him. Now, of course, he's bowling with a little more protection now that the first power play is ended.
Don't mind that stopping and hitting straight back at you, Harry. Harry, let's see a nice cotton ball here, bud.
The Cowboys were 30 for 4 yesterday.
Oh.
That was in the power play. Today, 59 for 1.
And they also think about a few things. The fact that they haven't really had a complete batting performance, and they've been so strong in the last 5 overs. If they can dominate these middle overs against the spin and keep wickets in hand going into that last 5 with the power that they've shown, Hassan Khan, Hamad Azam, Sharan Shubati and others, they could easily be looking at 200 given the start. Good comeback from the captain. Just 2 from the over, 61 for 1. DJ Joel there ringing in the tunes. It's a big day, good atmosphere here at the Central Broward County Stadium. Good to see some fans come out to watch these two teams. Now, last time we mentioned Tajinder Singh's struggle in this competition against the ball spinning away. A couple of times dismissed by left arm spin. Harmeet Singh bowled a good over from the far end. Now he's bringing Mohamed Mohsen, the leg spinner, into the attack. And also into the attack is Aryan Singh.
Thanks, Nikhil. Looking forward to seeing Mohsen here in this big final, especially with his ability to bring the ball back in. See, he's beat up Johan first. First ball, he's got him trembling. You could see he's got him turning away from him initially. And Mohsen thought he had his man there.
Would be a good test of the Cowboys, you know, because Tajinder Singh obviously has favored pace, not only today but throughout the tournament. We've only seen 2 spin options all tournament by the Titans. So I just wonder the calculations going on in Tajinder Singh's mind in terms of the matchups he selects. Does he be cautious against the 2 spinners, wait for them to finish their quarter? Singh has already bowled 2. This is Mohsen's first over, knowing that pace will come at the back end. A lot of batting depth in this Cowboys team, Aryan.
And also like the move to promote Johan Samaroy-Grama of the order. Had a very good outing last night in the semi-final. So it's good to see him get some bat in hand. Usually you'd want to go with the bigger option of Milind Kumar at number 3, especially in a matchup like this. But it's great to see Captain JD backing the individuals that are performing for him.
Good start, just 2 from the over, 63 for 1. They will be tense. The ownership group. Right of screen, Titans owner. A couple of Mavericks owners as well. Great to see them supporting. Last couple overs though have been very tight. Just 4 runs coming from it since we've had the power play, the end of the power play I should say. So how much pressure is mounted on the 2 batters. Now Raj Nanan has only bowled once in this tournament, but clearly the spin is working a lot better than the seam. He's very capable as a left-arm spinner who will get drift on the ball from Berbice and Guyana. Has rarely had much to do in this competition. He's only played the 2 matches, didn't play the last 3. Big job to do today.
Yes. We did.
And just to clarify as well, he wasn't in the original starting 11, but they've been cognizant of the conditions and now have made a change. Raj Nanan is an impact player. And they've taken out Saurabh Nachavalkar as well, who's been their best bowler all season and the leading wicket taker in the tournament. Interesting move.
Yeah, I think the inclusion of Raj Nanan is one that skipper Harmeet Singh has had a good thought about. Spin has been working good, Nikhil, as you've mentioned. In this track, of course, someone like Raj Nanan, again, like his counterpart Harmeet Singh, likes to drift the ball in instead of giving him much flight. Makes him much more harder for a batsman to play.
Yeah, and it's quite surprising to me that he's preferred someone like Harish Kakani, much less experience, much less wickets in the tournament, over someone like Nachavalkar. I thought Nachavalkar would be a key option at the back end. Excellent again. All of a sudden, the spin has stunted the Cowboys. That's a big call from Harmeet Singh. You've seen that Travalcar has been the most expensive of the bowlers, but on his day, he can rip a batting lineup apart. It's gone high. Don't think it'll carry to the man. Zio Hackett was at that long off boundary.
It's been a good over so far from Raj Nanan. He's forcing Samar Vikrama to play shots out of his book.
Don't think he'll get to the boundary. No boundaries conceded for 20 deliveries here. After what was such a destructive start. Just wonder if that pendulum is swinging back into the favor of the Titans. Delicate. Yeah, just 9 runs from the last 3 overs, 68 for 1. Hold on a minute. Seeing an outstretched hand. It's not the over just yet. Now, is that for an extra fielder outside the circle? Now they have 5, but yeah, it is no ball, and it's because they had an extra field outside the circle. Harmeet Singh will be livid because it's been such a good over. Free hit. Still can't get it away. Still can't find the boundary. Has to get a move on here, Samar Vikrama. 70 for 1.
Good to see the impact that Mohammad Mohsin can provide. And he cleaned him up. As we've seen that finger go up a majority of times in this tournament, Mohsin again provides the vital breakthrough for his side in the grand finale.
Yeah, real struggle for Samar Vikrama at the crease today. 4 from 16 deliveries. And Mohsin's been really good. He's found something in these last couple of games. Just a hint of spin off the surface, but he's so quick through the air, he doesn't give you much time. That partnership, I think, was going in the wrong direction for the Cowboys, so maybe might not be the worst idea to get someone new at the crease. Gone for 4, 70 for 2, time for drinks. Well, it's been a really eventful first 9 and some overs, to be honest. What is the grand finale? Toss was won by Harmeet Singh and the Titans. They opted to bowl first. And they've dominated power plays in this competition. It wasn't to be today. Some extravagant strokes early. A 44-run opening stand between Tajinder Singh and Jalal Dua. And Dua was dominant himself before Singh took over. The wicket fell after a while in that power play. And then Tajinder Singh really took a liking to the seamers especially. That was top class, and it took Mohamed Mohsin to get the breakthrough of Samawik Rama. And it's brought Sharanshu Bhatia, who got a 44 yesterday in the semi-finals from just 32 deliveries. Today, he's the impact player. Waiting for the signal. So he's come in place of Johan Samawik Rama, who's just been dismissed. And after such a good start, Aryan Singh, you think now we need to get a move on because that rate has declined to 7.5 and over.
Well, the 4 overs, they were going at almost 11 and over here, Nikhil. So yeah, it has digressed a little bit. But you've got to credit the man Mohsin, Nanan, Harmeet. The spinners have been doing exceptionally well for the Titans. Could also be a reason for promoting Johan up the order. Might have been a tactical move. But if it worked or not, we may not have the answer to that.
Here's one man I wonder if they'll promote today, Hassan Khan. He's been in stellar form in this tournament. And they have won their last 3 games, the Cowboys. 2 of them have been batting first. Interestingly, Aryan, both of them, they got to 156 for 8, the exact score in both games that they won.
Well, I wonder if they'll get a hat trick here. Another 156 for 8.
He's hit it very straight, but Trevon Griffith is able to get around. I think they may need more than 156 today, based on what we've seen from this surface and the batting lineup of the Titans.
Yeah, just looking back at the wicket of Johan Samawik, looked like he was completely out of shape, but nothing shot. Head turning a little bit towards the left-hand side. We were just talking about the New York Cowboys posting up 156 for 8 in 2 consecutive matches, Nikhil. But it's also credited towards Hassan Khan, Sharanshu Bhatia, Samar Wikrana, Obis Pienaar, all of them towards contributions towards the death overs when they're batting. Giving a boost while you're batting, especially towards the death overs, is something that can help teams get a bigger total.
That would be a boundary. Finally, the first one in 27 deliveries. Tajinder Singh brings up his half-century. A commanding knock in an important game. End of 10, 77 for 2.
Fascinating stage of this final now. Cowboys been asked to bat, 10 overs gone, 77 for 2. Tajinder's done beautifully, really has played nicely. Another boundaries, had a couple of those swinging on the leg side, so 50 for him, 52, 29 deliveries, that's really good going. Bit of spin in operation right now, just put the brakes on things quite nicely. But the Cowboys have got to try and escalate wherever they can. They've been really good in the last 10, 105 in the last 10 yesterday. But this is a crucial stage. Aaron, how are you going?
Yeah, it's anyone's game, Mikey. It really is. A good start from the New York Cowboys in the first 5 overs. But the Titans have began to control it. Both openers back, or the opener and the number 3 back in the hut. Still have to break this crucial stance of Tajinder Dillon.
Just there.
One of the most important things here is they've got to understand that House has been in ridiculous form. how many runs they need to make sure that he's not going to have a serious impact. And his consistency has been so good that on this surface, which is going to be better to bat on second, has been absolutely fine to bat on first. But I think it's going to be a little bit better to bat on second as well. Is going to be crucial in this game. Do they need to get more than they've got previously? It's good shots, opening the blades. That's good. Really nicely played, 4 runs.
That's why they've used this impact player, Chirag Bhatia, this early. Because he can change the direction of the game at any time. That's a beautiful shot. We've seen him so many occasions elevating the ball up, opening the blade. Just a very fantastic cricketing stroke.
That's intelligent, that one. Opening that blade again. The spinners, he just tends to lunge a little bit on the front foot. Nothing wrong with that because his bat swing is still clean. There's nothing that impedes his bat swing. Sometimes people lunge on that front foot when playing spin and they get themselves trapped up. Oh, that's high. Is it going to be in vacant areas, that one? No, it's not. It's out. That's a good catch. Nicely taken. Zia Huq is the man that's taken the catch. That's important.
And that's a very good take. You need to have exceptional fielding in this type of a match where it's do or die. And the Titans have been fielding superbly this entire tournament. Nothing short of a fielding masterclass. I want to ask their coach if he could give me some one-on-ones. Not only the ground fielding, but the aerial catching as well has been superb. And Zia Huq, the man that provides also with ball, takes an exceptional catch. Chirag Bhatia doesn't provide that much of an impact. He's gone for 7. New York Cowboys 83 for 3.
The first year being married is tough here, boys, eh?
I've been looking forward to see Milind Kumar on the surface. We haven't seen anything like he should be playing with the bat. He's done a pretty good job with the ball. I rate him highly as a batsman. I've seen him time the ball sweetly previously. He'll like this surface. Got a job to do here, Kumar. Clever. Very clever. Nice chasing from Mosen as well. Just a couple of the result. 8 off the over and a wicket, 85 for 3. Right, 11 gone. Run rate is just a shade under 8 at this stage. Not a look at the wicket. I just want you to focus on Zia Huq at the last minute. It's blustery here. Wind is swirling a little bit. Just look at the final adjustment. I think he surprised himself, delighted himself, for a better word, at the end. Easing away for a single. This will give us a nice shot of the final adjustment to his right. With the hand, I think he wasn't expecting to catch it with, actually.
Yeah, I think this New Jersey Titans team has magnets glued into their hands. They've just been taking everything this entire tournament.
They just let us know it was the wind. Right, interesting stage right now. Let's get some insight from behind the scenes, downstairs to Roshni.
I'm joined here with Saurabh Netravalkar from the New Jersey Titans. Saurabh, it's one of the better batting performances from the New York Cowboys throughout the tournament, but you guys have taken that 3rd wicket, just recently. Walk me through what your thoughts are so far in the innings.
Yeah, I think the pitch has played really well throughout the tournament, and it looks like a good fresh wicket. due credit to their opening batters. They saw out those first few balls and they hit some really good shots. It's been a combination of missed execution and some good batting. But yeah, our trio of spinners are bowling well, and the next 3-4 overs are important to sort of put the squeeze back on and try to give as less as possible.
Now, Rajnanan came in as an impact player for you. What was the strategy behind that?
So I think when Harmeet and Mohsin bowled, they saw a little bit of purchase, and all three of them are quality spinners, and that's the idea, to sort of get most of the middle overs.
Now, with this pitch, do you think that'll be the factor to try to break, get in those wickets, especially for the Cowboys, to, help bring that momentum back to you guys?
Yeah, it's important because it's not that easy for a new batsman to go and start hitting. I think Tejinder is batting really well, so it's important to keep him away from the strike and try and get new batsmen as much as possible.
Now, in this tournament, you've been one of the highest wicket takers, so what was on your mind coming into this final?
I think I just wanted to execute my plans. I mean, yeah, I've got the wickets. I've had a... Oh, that's a good shot. Yeah, I've had a mixed sort of thing where I've gone for runs as well. I've got wickets as well. I wouldn't have liked to go for as many runs. But yeah, I just want to do the job in that moment. I just take it ball by ball and try to execute.
And lastly, what do you think would be a good total to restrict them to?
I think 170. I would say the wicket is keeping on getting better, so we back our batters.
Well, all the best.
Yeah,
thank you.
Nice from Netravolka. Great to hear his insights. And I think also the captaincy with their impact player usage today has been really fascinating to watch. And the first time in the tournament we've seen some real insight put behind it. So impressive stuff. Good planning from both sides.
Yeah, I like the approach. It's a very well-planned strategy from Harmeet Singh. You have to set out one of your star bowlers like that. Just to have an additional bowler who's benefiting through the surface is something only a tactical and smart captain would do, Mikey.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly. Dozen runs, by the way, off that last over. Can't do too much with that. It's the time where they just need to look to step on it a fraction. If they continue at this rate, they'll get 161, far from where Walker was talking about. So he wants clearly a couple of wickets, I think, and stop that onslaught that was into play yesterday. Single.
And it's great to see Tajinder Dhillon really get some runs today. He hadn't been getting as many runs throughout the duration of the tournament, but stepping up when it's a big final on this type of an occasion really shows the class of players.
We've got a professional photographer here throughout this entire tournament. His name's Tom. He's been so busy. He's got terrific gear to work with. I don't know how many cameras he's got, but every time I see him, he's got a different colored camera. That's the camo camera, of course. He's been doing it for 35 years. He's averaging between 4,000 and 5,000 photographs per day. 4,000 and 5,000 photographs per day. He excelled himself 2 days ago where he took 6,000 photographs. Good on you, Tom. He's working like a cut snake.
And we've got to get credits for these types of individuals who are putting in the work. To ensure that everyone's talent is being shown. Nanan hasn't been putting much pace onto it, and it's stopping a bit before going to the boundary ropes.
A couple of loose deliveries. I think they've just missed out a little bit at the moment. That one in particular perhaps could have been put away. 6 runs off 4 balls. I keep thinking around about 7 or 8. Still 7 wickets in hand, so there's plenty of time to launch at the end. But this is the time where you need to sort of step it up a little bit so the other guys can continue with that momentum.
Yeah, usually in T20 cricket, there's some bowlers you target to take on. But one thing that's been great about this Titans attack is that teams can't really find that one bowler to take on or the second bowler to take on. It restricts them from getting a bigger total towards the end. And we saw that particularly in the semi-final. as that concludes a good over from the non. It's 105 for 3 after 13.
It's a nice 50 this. It's now escalated to 64 off 35. He's played some lovely shots, and I like the way that he wasn't too extravagant at the start. Opened the blade a couple of times. Strong shots down the ground. They were always pleasing. They actually targeted Natural Volker a bit today, which is good because it didn't allow him to have an impact. There's some really nice shots. Well played. Kumar has just taken a bit of time to get going, but maybe that boundary's going to help him. As I said, he's a fine cricketer, but these two guys just need to step it up, and boundary off the first ball, it can be very beneficial.
This is typical Milind. He's got out a couple of times playing this shot in this tournament, but today it's come off. He's one of the most prominent run scorers square of the wicket. This is a very quick fire partnership now. 27 of just 16. Just love the way Milind Kumar wasted no time to get into the groove.
They should get 180. That's what they should be getting here. That's what the target should be. I don't know what they're thinking, but that's what it should be.
Remember, today they've got to start the New York Cowboys, the kind that they've been yearning for. So it might be new territory to them. 1-1 for 3.
44 that opening stand.
Milind Kumar's providing deft touches, but lethal blows still for the opposition.
Skipper's not happy. Sorry, Mosen's not happy about that. He thought that should have been tracked down a little bit. He's getting a bit of tap today, and he hasn't had the effect we saw yesterday. We got the Player of the Match award.
He's so good with his wrists as well, Milind Kumar. Still remember an inside-out shot that he played for 6.
Focus on Mohammad Mosen just very briefly. He got 2 wickets yesterday with the slider. Now, just a little backstory about the slider. Imran Tahir says that when he played T20 cricket, he was so successful in T20 cricket that slider was his most important delivery. If he knew he was bowling that well, he was going to get wickets and not give away too many runs. So the slider's one to learn for any youngsters that might be watching this, and that is a great way to finish the over for TJ. 14 gone. 15 off the over, 120 for 3.
$120 for 3 in 14 overs. That over from Mohsin, very expensive. 15 runs came of it, owing to 3 boundaries and 3 singles. The last delivery as well, a touch full, and Tajinder is in tremendous form. Puts it away.
Yeah, that was really important because it was 3 fours in the over, which meant that Mosen had no impact at all. 4 overs, 1 for 36.
Regards, Sean. The Cowboy owners have always believed, the Cowboys owners, they needed to win 4 on the bounce to lift the trophy. They've got 3 out of the way.
And I hope they're thinking that that last over is going to kick him into the last 6 overs. That's the way they've got to be thinking. first over from Kakani went for 13. Just a 3 dot ball, so a percentage of boundaries, 3 of them in that over. There's a real chance. He'll be a little bit down on confidence. Real opportunity here to get close to that 180 mark, maybe get past it with the way they played yesterday, where they scored 105 of the last 10.
Is Kakani ready with his barrage of slower deliveries and cutters? The New Jersey Titans realize that this partnership needs to be broken as soon as possible. But there seems to be a slight confusion. Kakani and Kane talk to each other. Well, it was a conversation that didn't require the input of Harmeet, the captain. The New York Cowboys have been excellent in assessing when a single is available.
Time to forget about singles. Time to start thinking about boundaries. Make sure they get a good percentage of boundaries. They should be looking certainly to boundary early each over. See if they can capitalise from there.
A little bit of Tony in there with that follow through. Little bit of a helicopter shot. He still hit it on the ground, not in the air.
Conversely, the Titans, if they can string a couple of tight overs together here, that's going to chop them off. That'll mean suddenly that 180 I'm talking about will be really tough to get to. So if Kakani does a fine job here and restricts boundaries, that's the important thing at this stage.
This could be 2. Because Milind is a very quick runner between the wickets, but Tajinder's got to cooperate as well.
Co-commentator Andries Gauss is saying no chance, no chance.
Andries Gauss, you pulled off such good stints on commentary and you don't even know about it. Oh, that had the width, but man in the deep will pouch it. The Cowboys lose their 4th. Kakani's inclusion works again. 1, 2, 3 for 4.
I'm not surprised Tajinder's upset because that was a very loose delivery. He could have really put that anywhere. A little bit of a shake of the head. He's been playing so well. The strike rate of 184. But short and wide. That's being invited to be slapped for 4, maybe not 6. Perhaps in front of square, I don't know. Perhaps he was playing so well he thought he might go over the top, but he should have been aware of that man there. So disappointment for Tajinder because he's been brilliant, and Kakani can celebrate that. Still shaking his head. I think it's going to happen for another 10 minutes. On his way, simple catch. Mokhtar snaffled it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another look at that wicket ball setting up. Yeah,
He's hopefully just turned away from the television in the change room. To Ginger. He knew he was in trouble as soon as he hit it. Safe hands, Mukhtar. Well on Kakani, that's a good comeback after his first over.
A successful over for Kakani, 4 runs of it and a wicket, 124 for 4.
So a couple of guys who are very capable at the crease at the moment. So Ginger played very nicely for that 70 off 39. Khan has been their rescue man for the last 2 games. He's done it twice. And he'll be really keen to get out there. He said he just has a role to play and just gets out there and rescues things, gets things back on track and tries to be as aggressive as he can, but within reason to make sure they get a good total. He certainly did that the last 2 games. If he gets going, both these get going, they'll get themselves where they want to be, close to that 180 mark, because they're both powerfully aggressive. Singh. Over the top. That's a great shot. That is an unbelievable shot. It almost took out our photographer.
Hassan Khan just continuing from where he left off. Free flow of the arms, and once again in the V region, that V is growing. It's growing on either side.
That's top running. I think if we just assess the first delivery, which was a bit of a floater from Harmeet Singh, I think with the field placed like it was with the man at long off, they were hoping, I guess, it was just nicely tossed up, hoping he was going to hit it straight down the throat of the man at long off. Well, he didn't. But then good running with the next delivery as well. So that's 8 off 2.
Does well with the stop, but I think because that long off fielder was slightly wide anyway, they could have got only a single.
Continue at this rate, they'll get close to 180. So you would think if, unless things go seriously south, that they'll get past that mark. 10 low from here, they're going at 8.6. Round that up a little bit.
A very rare dot delivery. A very rare dot one. But a good comeback by Harmeet after conceding 6 to the first ball.
Turning point yesterday, 25 of the last over. That was a big turning point.
Look at the margin of victory. Absolutely, yes. 2 more added to the tally. 12 of Harmeet's over, 136 for 4.
A productive 40-run partnership between Milind Kumar and Tajinder Singh has laid a platform for these next 4 overs. It's rarely seen this batting lineup come together in this tournament. And you look at who's to come. Piniar, power. Jonathan Fu, power. Hamad Azam, more power. So they're in a really good position here. Milind Kumar is set. Kakani will bowl his third.
Came back in a little, but still negotiated nicely. "12 of 7 already." Hassan once again starting with a strike rate of over 100, not applying pressure on his partner then. For Milind Kumar, who's got this knack of going inside out. For Milind Kumar, who's got the knack of going inside out, there is a very wide long off and a wide long on. Hassan Khan's been sensational from the word go for 2 matches straight. It's because of him that his team finds itself in the finale for starters. 43 or 21 in the first semi-final. Clean striker of the cricket ball and loves the straight. Loves the straighter boundaries, but Milind can do this as well. Hassan can play in the V in front of it. Milind will do it behind him.
Yeah, it's good innovation as well. We've seen a lot of strokes, as you mentioned, in that offside in front of square. Haven't seen this too often in the tournament but from Milind Kumar. And he's had a struggle in terms of run scoring. So this is, again, similar to Tajinder Singh, an important contribution at the right time. Wonder if this batting lineup is peaking at the right time. Now, where does Kakani go? Still keeps fine leg in the circle. Getting through that extra cover region. He is so strong in the offside. Into the 30s now.
Ten already of the first 4 now. Headaches for Kakani. Milind Kumar never misses out on an opportunity that is nice and wide. Now that he's all set, 32 of 18. He won't miss out on another opportunity if it's in that region again. It's difficult to set a field for him because you don't know if it's a textbook shot coming or one from the supplementary sheets.
Just to accentuate just how bad of a batting performance it's been from them this season. The fact that someone like Milind Kumar and his quality, he's averaged 7 before today. They've only got 1 run score coming into today over 100 runs, and it's Hassan Khan. All of a sudden, you get a good start from Tajinder Singh. Bats the majority of the overs and the middle overs critically. And now, you've got 6 wickets in hand in a phase where you've excelled all tournament. This is perfect for the Cowboys.
Full toss, but a wicket-taking one. Trevon Griffith it is. If it goes on either side of him, even 10 yards, you have to worry as a batter. Hassan Khan's dismissed. They've got to find a new hero today, the Cowboys, for a crescendo finish. Would it be Milind?
You feel he missed out there, Hassan Khan. Full toss. But again, it's into the wind. So smart, just use of the angles, and haven't seen Trevon Griffith drop a catch all tournament. Makes no mistake. This move to keep Kakani in the side, well, him in this important over has worked. He's gone for 13, 147 for 5. Jacobus Pina had a struggle. He struggled in this tournament, but that one score of 40 showed us the power he's capable of. That ball did tail back in, but it was a full toss, and Hassan Khan will really be disappointed. The way he struck the ball, it would have been important for him to remain at the crease going into these last 3 overs. These next 18 deliveries could determine the complexion of this game. 180 or 200. Time for Zia-ul Haq. That's too easy. Tries Yorker but misses his line.
It's been a concern. Zia-ul Haq's done it yet again, and the Cowboys are not complaining. Doesn't get easier than this for Milind. No drama, no change of position, no showing of stumps, just a little flick. Fine legs inside the circle, ball will find the fence on its own.
Again, this time to the left of fine leg. He's toying with the field, Milind Kumar.
Surely Zia-ul Haq hallucinates a left-hander at the moment. Milind Kumar has been accepting gifts gleefully. Just before the next delivery comes, let's tell the viewers this as well. Harmeet Singh came all the way to Zia-ul Haq to mutter a few words of inspiration.
He's persisting with that line at the legs of the right-hander in Milind Kumar. I just wonder if maybe he's better off pushing fine leg back on the boundary so that he has that added protection if he will bowl that line, and also protection for the Yorker. He's got deep backward square, mid-wicket, long on, and then 2 in the offside.
I think the plan is to bowl a cutter from there, much like Mustafizur Rahman does for Bangladesh, and try and make Milind play for it a little early, not read that pace. This angle works better. This is plan B. But what happens with the first plan is the fact that it's already cost him 9 runs. Milind Kumar's hurt a little bit. He dropped his bat almost immediately.
Will be another boundary in that leg side. No, it won't. Thought it was getting to the boundary, but didn't quite get it as well as the first 2. Again, though, straying in terms of that line. Harmeet Singh is having that constant discussion with him. He's still opting to keep fine leg up. As bad as they've been in the start of the innings, the Cowboys, they've been superb at the back end. Here again, in the tournament, they've gone at 11 and over. So far, they've got 28 runs from the last 16 deliveries. On the leg side. This has been a struggle from Zia-ul Haq.
The highest for the New York Cowboys in this tournament has been 156 on the board. They've surpassed that for starters. And doing that in the grand finale will boost the confidence of the unit. They've taken a different route to this 159 as well. It's not Hassan Khan firing today. New heroes have emerged. And Milind can always translate his batting form into bowling.
I think that delivery there, the Yorker, is exactly what Zia-ul Haq has been trying to execute throughout the over. And he also had deep fine leg in place for that delivery, so more protection. Just a hint of away movement with the win. Away from Milind Kumar. That there is the delivery he's been trying for. This over has been expensive though. It's already gone for 12. Last delivery will be critical. And nails it again. and bravely had mid-off up. Gets away with it. End of the 18th over, 13 from it, 160 for 5. "36 runs from the last 3 overs. And the New Jersey Titans, who have dominated this competition, have rarely been on the back foot, rarely been under pressure. I think if the Cowboys can maximize these 2 overs, get up to 180 plus, they'll be under some pressure. I think Rajnanan just lost it. Didn't seem like he went for the catch.
Was in the air for a considerable period of time. Millen's smile tells it all. Not from the intended portion of the bat. Rajnanan perhaps calculated that even a full stretch dive cannot get him there. Just get a feeling, had he put in an effort, you never know.
The plan is to go full and wide at Pinar and Milind Kumar, actually, and that's why he's actually coming across his stumps and trying to go over that fine leg area. They do have 3 on the leg side, so another option could be into the pitch, slower delivery at the body. He's 5 away from a 50, Milind Kumar. He's struggled all tournament. This has been such a significant knock because of his experience, but also the way he's batted in the middle overs.
This time it's taken. Hands in the right position. And Kakani's picked up another. What was one of the favorite strokes for Milind Kumar has turned out to be the one that will send him back to the pavilion, but he has still done his job.
Yeah, he'll be fuming, Milind Kumar, because they've missed their line badly to him. Saw a couple boundaries go in that fine leg region in the last over, and he connected well. Good piece of fielding from Rajnanan in the end. Milind gone for 45, 162 for 6. Hamad Azam. Yeah, went pace off, but went wide. You wonder how these couple of wickets and the 2 new batters at the crease affects the flow.
They were persistent there, the New Jersey Titans, to be bowling on his legs to make him play the shot, try and get him out in the short fine leg region. Having said that, it's still a very good catch. It's a difficult take. You need to get used to that angle to be having the hands in the right position, because the ball comes very quickly at you. Because for most parts, the batter himself will obscure the meeting point of the bat and the ball seems to suddenly appear.
Truly fantastic over from Kakani, a fantastic spell of bowling. 3 wickets on the day for him. Just 5 from the over, 165 for 6. .23 boundaries. It's really been quite fascinating the way that the innings has gone. At stages you thought they would certainly get to 200, and they slowed down dramatically after the power play, picked things back up with that Milind Kumar and Tajinder Singh partnership. And at the beginning of the 15th over you maybe thought 180. Now let's see how many they can get in the final. Over that is Zia-ul-Haq persisting with that line on leg stump, and he's missing it now. He's missed a couple times.
This is a terrific catch. And just for a moment, the batter would be blinding the fielder. You have to realize the ball will suddenly appear with a little bit of torque and a little bit of drift. Hands in the right position, always while moving and diving. Sensational catch. It's getting better, but not the wides. Just when you realize that the fielding's getting better, Zia-ul-Haq is venting the pressure with wide deliveries down the leg side. He's got a fine leg though. Surely there's a better plan for Pinar. Was not been amongst the runs. A change of angle can do the trick at this stage, but Zia-ul-Haq has conceded too many wides for his captain's liking.
Yeah, the reason he's going to that line and persisting with it, he's got 4 deep fielders on the leg side. Mid-off is up. Only 1 fielder is in the offside on the boundary. Now he's going from around the wicket to Ahmad Azam. And nails it. And the reason is because that's into the wind, which is quite powerful now, blowing from the eastern side of the ground. So even though he's missed with a couple wides in this over, a couple in the last, they have planned it as the best option to 2 power hitters. Pinar can hit 6s. Ahmad Azam, from his days in Pakistan, has always been a 6-hitter. But it's a small margin of error, because if he goes for that full delivery and misses his length, mid-off is up. And he missed badly. Full toss and put away.
Easy full toss for Pinar to put away. For someone struggling for form, this is indeed the gift he was looking for. Very comfortable height as well with mid-off up in the circle. Gives you the drive to go for that full-blooded stroke. Yorkers are going wrong here for ul-Haq.
Asking the question given. Just a touch on it. Pinar trying to be crafty and go over fine leg, who came up into the circle for that delivery. And Zia-ul-Haq able to strike back.
Unable to connect this time around, Pinar. The idea was right. Intention was right. Execution was wrong. When was the last time you played a full face of the bat towards the keeper and got out? Shot with the full face of the bat. Just a polite appeal from Zia-ul-Haq. A polite appeal to send Pinar back. Overs gone for 8, 174 for 7.
Jonathan Fu. 3 deliveries left. Again, full on that leg stump. When he has executed, it's been good from Zia Ha. The only problem that Harmeet Singh faced in this innings was with the impact sub of Natravalkar. When Ulhat went for 13 in that last over, he didn't have anyone else to bowl this final over, but he did get an important wicket of Jacob Aspinar. And I'll be regarded as a hero if he can close out these 2 deliveries without conceding a boundary. 175 has been breached. Yeah, it's gone up. Don't think he's got enough on it, and it's into the wind as well. That took some catching. Excellent in the end. Ian Dev Singh takes it comfortably.
Not enough timing. Never lost sight of the ball. Never lost sight of the ball. The man who usually fields with the gloves in hand had to take a catch that he's not really used to. But he was spot on there. Zia-ul Haq strikes again. Hamad Azam was looking to threaten. Not anymore. 3 and back in the hut. 175 for 8.
Gaurav Grover. So the crease, just 1 delivery to face. Trying to get as many as possible. 6 is the best result, obviously. Zia-ul Haq, who's switched from over and around the wicket throughout the over. Now to the left-hander, will stay over. 3 deep in leg side, 2 in the off. Dot to finish. And it will be a run-out as well. More importantly, though, it's just 10 with the 2 extras from the final over. They'll take that, the Titans. But I think equally, the Cowboys will feel very good about 175 on the board in a final. Andreas Gauss and Harmeet Singh need to start well. They've started well all season, but this is a final. It's a high-pressure game. Just ran, trying to steal that extra run. Good piece of work by Andreas House. And you just think, this Cowboys team, they've won their last 3. It's the first time we've seen a complete batting performance from them, and it may have come at the right time. Bowling attack has been good throughout the tournament. Game on.
It's the highest total, and they've saved the best for the last, the men in yellow. New York Cowboys have got the runs on the board. It's by no means going to be a cakewalk. Harmeet Singh knows that. Andreas Kraus is in form. Mukhtar is generating his own magic. But 176 will still be a total that has to be breached only with planning, not just hardcore hitting. That man Griffith, would he get another nod ahead of every other to open the batting?
Yeah, good comeback though from Harmeet Singh and his men, because at one stage, 59 for 1 after the power play, you thought surely 200. So the way they pulled things back in the middle overs, the move to get Rajnanan in was a good one. Tajinder Singh though had a really good start, 70 from 39. Milind Kumar in the middle over specifically with his 45, and then a few big blows from Hassan Khan and Jacob Aspinar helps them get up to that 175 mark.
Jaladhan Tajinder started off well, and that's a new script written for the New York Cowboys. 46 for 28, that first partnership Then Jalad's departure due to an unfortunate delivery for him. It was Tajinder to continue with Johan, Chiranshu and Milind. 40 or just 24 because Milind as well was chipping in with his attacking shots. Milind and Hassan could manage 24, and in the end, it was Pinar Hamad's show to put on 12 in quick time. 175, the Cowboys.
Three wickets for Zia Haq. A couple of them coming in the last over of the innings. That could be critical. 3 for Harish Kakani, who's an unsung hero, has only bowled 3 times in the tournament coming into today. 1 apiece for Mohsin and Rajnanan. So, it is the grand finale. And after losing the toss, being asked to bat first, they put up a very formidable 175. So the Titans will need 176. Let's go down to Roshni.
I'm here with Milind Kumar from New York Cowboys. Milind, you looked pretty good out there with the bat today. I know with the ball you've been brilliant. With the bat, hasn't clicked so far, but I think it clicked at the right time.
Yeah, coming to the right time. Like, I've been really out of the form with in the league games, but it's good to be back, contributing to the team total.
How important was the start that JD and Tajinder gave today?
So obviously in the morning games, we are like, the wicket is like pretty damp, like every other game. JD and Teji gave us like very good start, and we were waiting for that only, and it helped us to ease out the innings.
And what are your thoughts on the total? 175 on the board.
It's a good total, but we're like short of like 10-15 runs. But it's like we're bowling decently. It should be good.
Okay, well, all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, interesting analysis. 10 to 15 runs short, he thinks. He was great in the middle because a lot of spin was bowled at him, and he was able to navigate that threat, but also rotate strike, while Tajinder Singh was at the other end. A couple really important boundaries coming in the last 5 overs before he was dismissed. But that 45 in a tournament where he struggled could be the most important knock of the Cowboys season. Well, the Titans, they've been strong all year. They'll need 176 to win the USPL. It's the US Premier League 2023, and there can only be one champion. We'll find out in 20 overs time. Jalal Dua and the New York Cowboys have posted a formidable 175 in 20 overs, but Harmeet Singh and his Titans have got by far the best batting lineup in the tournament. Should be a cracker at the Broward County Stadium. Well, an entertaining first half of this game. Mike Hazeman is alongside me. It was a good start in the power play by Tajinder Singh and Jalal Dua. They put on 44, and then Tajinder Singh took over.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I mean, it's the first time they've got some sort of opening stand together, so it set a nice little platform. We had some serious and solid shots until that happened. And Mohsin Khan was getting involved, and then Tajinder also kept going with that really well-played 50. Sadly, wickets started to tumble at this stage, and this is they were really nicely set for a target, certainly in excess of 180, maybe even 200. I heard you mention that as well, Nikhil. It was if someone played really well and grabbed it by the scruff of the neck. But this is Tajinder getting out, which he was really disappointed about. It was a very well-played 70 off 39 balls, and then this is a chance for the Titans to snaffle. They just got back in the game. Not a great over, this one, from Zia Haq. Fine grab, really good grab. But getting back in the game, the Titans, and I think in the end they'll be fairly pleased with this because they could have been in quite a lot of trouble. Must remember also, it is the highest score for the Cowboys. They were inserted. House having the final say with that run out. So I think it's a very interesting situation right now, because the target, the New Jersey Titans, who have a very good batting lineup, although their middle order has not batted much, and just bear that in mind, they need 176, 20 overs, and they need to go at 8.8 runs per over. The start is going to be so important. This House in particular has just been brilliant, absolutely brilliant at the top with the way that he's gone about it.
Well, they'll be hoping for more of this from Andreas House. 112 chase down in about 9.2 overs, Mike. It was unbelievable, the ball striking.
You know, the way he's played, 120 on it out, 84 out, and he finished not out on this occasion. I mean, it was just terrific, it really was. Outstanding work. Mukhtar joined him as well with a very tidy knock, but they were with a rocket. And there's a look at the highest scorers so far in this tournament. I'd also be smiling if I scored 120 on it out in 61 deliveries. Gurjanath Singh 102, those centuries in the same game, which was quite remarkable. A couple of 87s and another 86. So he's top and bottom here on that list. Andreas House, and he'll be looking to do very much the same again.
Yeah, by a stretch, leading the run scorers list, 341 runs. And also look at the strike rate compared to the others in that table. The only man over 170. By a long way as well. Mukhtar Ahmed's been good. He's batted at 3 throughout the tournament. Has supported House well in those partnerships. On the Cowboys side of things though, they will have some optimism around the target, defending it, as this man will be priority there to win this game. We'll be well aware that that middle order, as you mentioned, Mike Hazeman, hasn't had too much to do in this competition. Trevor Griffith back. He was opened in the semi-final for the first time and now opening today in the final. Kulvinder Singh from the far end today. At times he's bowled from the media center end, but I think with the right-handed Gauss will use the wind to bring the ball back in. First up, we'll bowl to the left-hander in Griffith. All set for the final 20 overs of the US Premier League. 176 to win.
Nice shape first up. It is a strong breeze going across the ground. Suits him perfectly to bowl the ball away from the left-hander. Look at that movement. Going from left to right on the screen. He's no pace, but he's pretty good with his length generally. Singh.
Quick single. They're up and running. Aye, that struck him. Hope he's okay there, Trevor Griffith. That has struck him. Hope has hit the back of the helmet. He was running a single and didn't have vision of that ball being thrown in.
Yeah, let's hope this did hit the helmet. I wonder if it just missed. I hope not. It wasn't such a hard throw, but that doesn't matter too much now. I think it just went underneath the helmet, actually. Maybe half-half. So he went down straight away. The medical team are out there now. Just needs to take it very easy here, of course. That's certainly not what you want to see first up. Not wearing that protective gear at the back of the helmet either. Mukhtar's been really good as well. We saw Andreas House with his performance recently with that package from last night. Mukhtar was also in a serious hurry in that semi-final number 2. 46 not out off 21 deliveries. Pretty good work, and of course when you got both those guys dovetailing together, blink of an eye, it was almost done. Just again a look at the most runs in the USPL. House at 341, 209 strike rate is dominating, absolutely dominating those numbers. And Mukhtar smiling also with 210 at a strike rate of 157. The good news here is that Griffith is up and he seems to be okay. The medical boys are out there having a close look at him. So it looks like we're okay to continue. So that certainly was a worrying few minutes. Thank goodness he seems all right. Yeah, just giving the thumbs up there to the medical boys from his team, from the Titans. House has just gone down to check on him also to make sure he's good. Right, what a scare that was. Nice to see umpire Brian Kane also just doing a double check too. But there was certainly concern, but we are okay by the looks of things to continue this final.
Great to see him back on his feet. I was petrified just seeing him go down immediately. Never easy, those blows, especially to the back of the head. But he's a fighter, Trevon Griffith, and he continues. Now time for Andres House. This is the man they want. This is the man they need if they're to win this game today.
Oh, and they've got him. What a blinder. Look at that celebration from the bowler. That is a magnificent catch. Wow, leaping in the covers. Jonathan Fu has snaffled something special.
It almost feels like it's written in the stars for these Cowboys. Their best batting performance, and now the leading run scorer who has destroyed this tournament on the very first ball he faces. And what a grab. Statement piece, and what a start for these men. House gone for none. It's 1 for 1. Mukhtar Ahmed had a good season. Will be under some pressure though.
Oh, he's all over the place. Fu, all over the shop. I know that one bounced. What a catch that was. Kulvinder Singh, just have a look at his celebrations. He was magnificent. Let's have a look at it again, I think. Stopped, by the way, in that last delivery.
And it's, to be honest, not Kulvinder Singh's best delivery to get House short and wide. And then probably 9 times out of 10, he'll put that away, given the way he's gone in the tournament. But the catch, on another day, that would have raced into the boundary. Not today. Thought about the second. Some first over, 2 for 1. 3 for 1, sorry.
Well, what a shock. Kulvinder Singh has picked up Andries Gauss. That has turned this game right on its head. First of all, we'll look at Fu leaping. Outstanding grab. Just in case you weren't sure if this was out or not, just have a look at Kulvinder Singh. Celebrating, here, he gives it out. There it is, that's out. Yep, that's out. Well done, sir. Well done. What a delight for Kulvinder Singh.
Left-hander there, so Milind Kumar will open the bowling from the media center end. Tell you, this sport of cricket, it's something else, you know. You score 341 runs in the regular season. You've absolutely dominated the competition, bowling types of all variety. And then in the final, one delivery. House will be kicking himself, but that's cricket. This Titans team now will be tested, because as you rightfully pointed out, Mike, that middle order haven't had too much to do in this competition. Think about who's to come after these two. Aaron Jones has only batted twice. Ian Dave Singh has only batted 3 times.
Jaideep Singh, the captain, said it was fine. Harmeet Singh, the captain, said it was fine. He said the boys will be all right. They'll get an opportunity. They'll be okay.
And on the flip side of things, the Cowboys mention how much and how often they've batted first. And they've been used to defending small totals. Defended that 156 a couple of times in the tournament and in winning vein. So everything is just slanting in their favor.
Captaincy to this, getting Mukhtar in straight away with the left-hander on strike. Turning the ball away from Griffith.
End of 2, 6 for 1. Yeah, look at the Titans batting lineup. Noman Anwar is there. He's opened the batting at times this season. Aaron Jones, Ian Dave Singh, and then some power with Mohsin and Harmeet Singh, the captain. Raj Nanan is in as the impact player as well, so he can provide that extra help. Kulvinder continues.
I think it's really important now that they get a partnership together. They'll be a little bit rocked by the fact that House has gone. Of course, Griffith is probably still having his ears ringing after getting that blow on the back of the head as well. So he's got to make sure he settles down, takes as much time as he needs. They need to just gather themselves here and just work it around a bit. Make sure they don't lose another wicket. If they lose another one and then potentially 3 inside the power play, they're in big trouble.
That is enormous. And first boundary for Trevon Griffith and in the innings.
He likes to naturally play his shots, we do know that. That one was dished up on a platter, that delivery. Halfway down, effortless to a rather short boundary. Now that we're back on the track we started on beginning of this tournament.
Yeah, it's the perfect opportunity for someone else to step up. This time down the track and more domination.
Flat 6. That is superb work. 6 off the previous. Over the top of fine leg by some distance. This time he decides to just waltz down the track a little bit and slaps over the top of extra cover. Really good shot. Not much of him, but he's a fine timer of the ball. That's good stuff too, not just looking at the boundaries, the big boundaries, just rotating the strike, making sure his partner gets enough of the bat. The last thing a batsman wants, who's only just faced a couple of balls, 3 in fact, Mukhtar, is just to be camping down one end all the time. Wants to get a bit of strike.
Eager to see how this partnership plays things, because that House and Mukhtar Ahmed partnership has worked so well, and House mentioned at the top of the show that he believes Ahmed is skilled enough to hit boundaries consistently, as we've seen, and it takes pressure off him. If Griffith can continuously find the boundary, maybe Mukhtar Ahmed can afford a few deliveries to get in, just like how the Cowboys had Tajinder Singh for the majority of the innings. Was deep cover, but he has no chance. And it's gone all the way. 3rd maximum in the over. 26 for 1. Yeah, almost fell over. It's just the placement of it. Even with deep cover there, he wasn't worried.
That's quite remarkable. Lost your best batsman, the best batsman of the tournament, and then suddenly Griffith decides to capitalise and hit 3 sixes in the over. That's confirmation from Brian Kane. They had a good look at it. Run rate is just a shade under 9, so they're exactly where they want to be, even though House is gone.
Just smart batting as well. I think Kulvinder Singh obviously would have bowled from that end, mainly for the right-hander to try and bring the ball back in. So it's a good use of width on offer, naturally with the angle and the ball going away. 20 from that last over. How many can they get from this one? Spin.
They know each other so well, these two teams. Play each other quite a lot. Just a little bit of interaction between Milan Kumar and Mukhtar after that delivery.
Fielder won't get there, and I don't think he stops it from going into the boundary either.
Cries of catch it from the wicketkeeper, who is also the captain, but no chance of that whatsoever. I think it was a bit hopeful. That's onto the advertising triangle. I like the way he's nice and busy, Griffith. Very hard to bowl at the moment. He's moving all over the place, looking to take on the bowlers wherever he can. There's an opportunity, I guess, over long on. If he wants to go that route, that'll be turning away or against the spin from Milan Kumar, who's not giving it a big rip at the moment, but his numbers so far in this tournament as a spinner have been tidy. Disappointing as a batsman, I guess, except for today, where he did okay with a 45 of 27. But he's picked up wickets consistently.
There was an inside edge. Griffith indicated it straight away.
sure it would have hit another set either. That side off stump. End of the over, 32 for 1.
Well, they're slightly behind the Titans. And they've lost Andreas House, but Travon Griffith has provided that spark at the beginning of the innings. 28 from 18. We all know what Mukhtar Ahmed can do. We've seen him in this tournament. Seen him last night. And even though they've only chased twice this season, the Titans, they'll take a lot from that destructive knock last night. They chased on 112 inside 10 overs. Different scenario tonight, much bigger total, but they can continue, get a good start in these first 10 with all that batting to come. They will believe. The 2 overs of Kulvinder Singh from that far end. Now another seam option in Hamad Azam. It's gone nowhere, and that's the wicket. Another batter getting a start, not able to kick on. Hamad Azam straight away.
Just too adventurous. Simple as that, too adventurous. You've got to make sure you do not lose a lot of wickets in the power play. They are so crucial. We saw what the Cowboys did earlier today with that opening stand of 44. House is gone, you've got to be more careful. Can't just look to go on one knee and work it down and not hit it anywhere near where you want to hit it, because you're going to provide something. And Hamad is going to have his tail up after one delivery. He's picked up a stick, and it is the aggressive Griffith who can certainly make a bit of a difference. 28 off 19, but only 28 doesn't do too much to the scoreline. 32 for 2.
Norman Anwar, only 12 runs this season. Seen him at the top of the order, seen him at 3, now he's coming at number 4. Off the mark straight away.
So Griffith was certainly attempting to go over fine leg. That's what he was looking to do with his shot, down on that one knee. But almost at the toe end of the bat, just sat up. Good catch in the end by Sandhu. Right off the toe.
Hasn't quite found his timing yet, Mukhtar Ahmed, which is hard to believe given 12 hours ago was tonking it to all parts of the Central Broward County Stadium.
I mean, this really is a remarkable story for the Cowboys. They started this USPL badly. They lost their first game they played, which is match number 3, by 17 runs to the Titans. Then they had a couple of matches abandoned because they had all that rain. Then they lost their next game. So they were going absolutely nowhere at that stage, down the bottom of the table.
This is another chance, but just wide. That man on the boundary. The first for Mukhtar Ahmed. Maybe that will kickstart his innings.
Just as we look at that four, it was only till match number 16 that they started getting on the right side of victories. They beat the Patriots. They beat the Mavs. Got in the semi. And won that.
This time much more comprehensive. He's dangerous. They'll need his wicket.
It's been good throughout the entire tournament. Mukhtar, dangerous player, knows exactly what to do. Doesn't try and take too many risks. Instinctive cricketer, which is always good to see. Tries to keep it nice and simple. If it's there to be hit, believe me, he's going to give it some tap.
And long on back, so just one to end the over. 42 for 2.
Well, the New Jersey Titans have had a star-studded batting lineup this entire USPL, but both openers back in the hut before the power play even concludes. The New Jersey Titans in a little bit of a bother. Amarian Singh, and I'm delighted to announce that I'm partnering once again with my good friend Suhas Vedam.
Thank you so much, Aryan. What a catch that was by Jonathan Fu to lift the whole team up. Kulvinder Singh Kinda knows the importance of that wicket. Trevon Griffith getting a little impatient. Struck sixes in the over, multiple sixes, but just got a feeling that it was a little antsy. Hassan Khan, who's been so sensational with the ball in hand. 5 wickets in 6 matches, but 5 important breakthroughs. It's about one final push. New York Cowboys were staring at a situation where they have to win 4 on the trot to lift the cup. 3 out of the way. Here is the grand finale. They've got the runs on the board as well. Last over of the power play starts well.
Yeah, it's looking good so far. New York Cowboys really are looking for wickets.
This could be one. This could be one. Man in the deep. Will pounce the catch. It's Mukhtar who's walking back. New Jersey Titans are now struggling with their batters who have proven before. In the hut now.
The man from New York, the co-owner, Sean Gudron, having a little bit of a dance, giving him some kisses. Giving him some Hershey kisses. The top 3 have to go back to the hut, and that's a big, big wicket. Mike Haseman did say that Mukhtar Ahmed was one of his players to watch. And today, I don't think he's a player to watch. The New Jersey Titans have a lot of batting depth. They have batting till number 7, Aaron Jones, Ian Dave Singh. Many other names. But with 3 down already and the power play hasn't even concluded, this leaves them in a spot of bother, but not the New York Cowboys owners. They're very, very happy. Big wicket, big wicket of Mukhtar Ahmed. The New Jersey Titans are 42 for 3 now.
Let's go, guys, let's go! Chaba.
42 for 3 in 5.2. Aaron Jones walked out to bat. The good news for the Titans is that he's got some game time before this big one. It's definitely Cowboys on top, Adrian.
And they have many other bowling options as well. Albus Pianor has not bowled yet either. Jonathan Fu can be a little helpful with his right arm off break. Sachin Sandhu, right arm pacer.
This is the time to tighten the screws. This is the time to strangulate the opposition, not give the singles away. Mukhtar Ahmed went for that shot, but Milind Kumar has got the safest pair of hands.
A very good over from Hassan Khan. He is easily the best player that this New York Cowboys franchise has invested in. And you could see from that on screen, it's provided a vital breakthrough for the men in yellow. Giddy up, Sean.
Stupendous over. Just one run of it and a wicket, 43 for 3. So many messages. What you absolutely love is that every message is meant for someone else. Hi Tom. USPL come back. Yes, we'll be back. We'll definitely be back. And on behalf of Sandeep, yeah, he loves you too.
We'll have to give a big thanks to Mr. Denny Khan as well, head of umpiring association here at USA Cricket, as well as one of the lead directors for this tournament. Told me to give him a shout out on comms. Yes, Mr. Denny Khan, this one is for you, my good friend.
Slightly short to start with Offbeet Media, but he's got many tricks in the book.
Yeah, Jaladua didn't really use Offbeet Media in a majority of the games upcoming to this final. But it's great to see that he's backed one of his strike bowlers now.
He's bowling at a lovely pace, Pinar. Just enough to tease the batter to go for the big shot. Noman Anwar hasn't been amongst runs. As Aryan pointed out, there's a lot of batting to come for sure. But New Jersey Titans will be under pressure chasing in the grand finale. Do you think chasing itself can be a little pressure, but in the final, do you think it's going to be the team that handles nerves better after a point of time that'll lift the cup?
Depends how you look at it, Suhas. While chasing, you have a target in mind. How many runs you need to get in each over, what you need to do exactly. When batting first might be a bit more harder because you yourself need to come up with a conclusion as to what you think could be a good score. But again, these are just hypotheticals. And the Jinder Dillon's getting a little bit of assistance. No, it's the Jinder. He's getting a little bit of assistance. I think he might have hurt his arm while throwing from the boundary. But I know that man just has an hour or two to sacrifice.
There might have been a jerk in his arm as he threw, just adding the intensity that he had to shake off. So he shakes it off. Tajinder Dhillon, he might be the man with a golden arm as well with the ball. Oh, I just love the drift that Pienaar is generating as well.
Come on! One more wicket! Okay, over!
Can't get that single. Pienaar is quick. What an over this is turning out to be.
And he needs to play a bit finer. Only if he can get it a bit finer like that. That's how you can create single opportunities. A good over from Pienaar in his first, only concedes 4 from it. 47 for 3 for the man from New Jersey.
.47 for 3 in 7 overs. The 3 wickets. First it was Andres Kaus owing to a brilliant take from Jonathan Fu. Finds himself back in the hut early. Trevon Griffith got 6s at will, but lost balance. And another brilliant catch, this time from Sandhu. Catching has been superb from the men in yellow. Milind Kumar gets an easier into the bargain, as he didn't have to cover much ground this time around to produce the wicket. But 3 wickets owing to some excellent catching and good thinking by Jalal Dua as well. Oh, he's gone for the big shot here. No man, that's got height. No distance whatsoever. That's the 4th jolt for the Jersey Titans. Hassan Khan it is once again, who's got more wickets than the runs he's given away. This is more trouble. Not for the men in yellow. The dance has begun.
They've got 2 energetic team owners there, the New York Cowboys, but Dr. Vikas Agrawal, as I'll say, is sitting down, calm and collected. He knows that he still has 6 more wickets to go before they can get their hands on that prized cup. And look at that face by Hassan Khan. He knows it too. He's got a long way, long way. They're just making it easier for themselves here, the New York Cowboys, but still a long way to go as Noman has to depart. It's 47 for 5 now. 4.
Chapa, boy! Go! आजा ऊपर संजीव ऊपर आजा
A lot of expectation for that man on screen. The skipper of this NJ Titans side, Harmeet Singh, coming in at number 6.
With the kind of batting lineup that Harmeet Singh has for the side, wouldn't have imagined he'd be out there with over 13 overs to go. But just about that much. This was Anwar getting not from the middle of the bat. Pienaar comfortably underneath it. This shot was not required under circumstances. I understand this 10 and over required, but not that shot. Not against Hassan. Pressure. This is what pressure can do. Noman Anwar hasn't clicked in the entire tournament. Has to make things happen. Hassan is slowing it down. Jones had to wait for ages for this ball to arrive.
Now what really makes it difficult for Jaladua is the fact that he doesn't know if he wants to keep him or bowl him again. Sean knows what he wants to do though. He wants to dance.
Yes, he's one of the best in the business as well, Sean. I'll tell you what, Hassan has choreographed these couple of wickets really well. 2 for 3 in an encounter. It's a final. Almost another. Almost another. Hassan is keeping true to his word of picking up a wicket for every run he concedes. Almost did it there. 49 for 4 and 8. New York Cowboys reached 175 for 9, and the New Jersey Titans worm is tracing a different path at the moment.
The spin attack has been exceptional from the New York Cowboys side. But the New Jersey Titans will have something to look forward to now, as they've achieved their first psychological milestone of 50. Team 50. Just a look at this last ball and a little bit of hot air from Harmeet Singh. And bounced up on him, I'd say. And yeah, just almost carried. Would have had him in a lot more trouble with half the team back if Hassan Khan would have taken that one.
Catch it is the call. And it will be indeed. New Jersey Titans lose half their side, and this time it's Captain Harmeet departing for 1. Wickets are tumbling.
Game on indeed. Game on indeed. I have no idea what's going on right now. Harmeet Singh just rocks back onto the back foot. I don't think he's got enough of a crunch on that. He just picked out the man out of the deep. That's a very good catch on the boundary as well, I have to say. Controlling himself, making sure he doesn't touch the rope. New Jersey Titans are really in a spot of bother. Dave Singh needs to pull out something when he comes back. Harmeet Singh gone for 1, it's 50 for 5.
For 5. New Jersey Titans do reach that landmark of 50, but they've stuttered 5 times meanwhile. Doesn't even look like a benchmark anymore to them. Harmeet Singh, the 5th batter to find himself in the hut. Someone had to go for but the balance of Sanchit Sandhu. Superb.
Go.
Pinar's not providing pace. Tempting Jones. Someone needs to play a Maxwell kind of an innings from here. Oh, that's very well played. Equally well bowled too. This is good cricket all around. 3 runs and a wicket so far with the ball to go. What an over this has turned out to be, Aryan.
Surprising is the only word I can use to describe it. Run rate creeping at just over 11 now.
Ian Dave will take a little bit of time before he goes for the big shots, and required rate will just prop up meanwhile. 9 gone, 53 for 5. $123 required of 11 overs for the New Jersey Titans. They bat deep, but they've never been in such deep trouble in the entire tournament. The worm of the New Jersey Titans is tracing a different path. It needs to be navigated upwards. Required rates touched 11.1. And Hassan's been absolutely brilliant. Oh, this was a little half-hearted. This could be the 6th catch as well. And it is indeed Ian Dave Singh this time, and Hassan smiles. Hassan smiles because 3 for 3.
I have no idea what's going on, and I have no idea what Sean is saying either. What is going on with the New Jersey Titans, deemed to be favorites up against a side that was at the bottom of the table not too many days ago? And now they're about to win this championship, most likely, because they're 53 for 6, and it's not even the halfway mark.
Ian Dave Singh, the experienced. Another batter who joins the list of going for the big shot but not clearing. Suddenly the boundaries have got bigger and bigger in the minds of New Jersey Titans, who brought out a bat indeed, but without a middle.
Dave Singh's got to go. It's a disappointing stay at the crease for him, making just 2. 53 for 6 now.
$53 for 6. And the wickets for you, all of them catches. Jonathan Fu started off the proceedings. Griffith then gifted one to Sandhu, who still had to cover a lot of ground. He's practiced a lot these days of those catches. And Millen got a slightly easier one to Pouch. But it was a big blow for New Jersey Titans. And Noman Anwar getting a little impatient as well. Pinar Pouches with ease. Harmeet Singh thought he cleared it, but in the deep was Sanchit Sandhu and brilliant balance. Ian Dave Singh was the last to go. A simple gift to long off. Hassan Khan has picked up 3. What's happening in 2023? A team in blue always dominates the tournament, but falters in the final. And a team in yellow fights back to be in the final. Reminds me of something. Reminds me of something
indeed, Suhas. And I like this words of encouragement from Jaladua behind the stumps. He's saying no one keep quiet, everyone keep chirping. Because they know that they're on the front foot right now.
Cowboys at this stage 70 for 2. How does Jones remain positive? Does Jones believe in Mohsin and go for the attack? Or will Jones say stick around, take the game deep? He says don't stick around. Target the boundaries and go beyond.
A good looking stroke from Aaron Jones. And that's what they needed at this stage. A lot of the batters were trying for those type of shots, but one thing about Aaron Jones, he doesn't try too hard. It's just that it was in his slot. He didn't manufacture an incorrect shot. He just waited for the particular one to take advantage of.
It's a quick single. This is where Jaladua and co have done really well. They've stopped the singles as well. And I feel like some of the shots that Mukhtar, Norman and Harmeet played, these are shots that they usually clear the fence with, but they were a little early in the game to play those. But to spend some time before attempting those shots, and that is the only thing in hindsight that will prick them. Hassan Khan, he's been magnificent. With the bat in hand, I thought single-handedly put his team past the semi-final. For a team languishing at the bottom of the table, suddenly to find itself in the final, you know the brand of cricket they had to play. And kudos to Shan as well to have infused and injected that positivity in the side despite being at the bottom of the table. 10 overs gone, 63 for 6.
Leg. It's the middle. Left arm. Coming around motion.
Just a little bit of comparison between the halfway marks of these two teams. Cowboys 78 for 2. They were superb in that power play. Just lost the 1 wicket. Opening stand of 44 and 63 for 6. The Titans. That's a huge difference. Before we even look any further, because the catching from the Cowboys has been sensational today. It was pretty ordinary over the last couple of games, but today they've been really good. And Pinar is going to continue applying some pressure.
The spin bowling has also been very good. Could see they're hitting the nice line and lengths, restricting the batsmen from playing their natural strokes. It's been very good disciplined bowling, disciplined fielding as well.
Yeah, I mean, Hassan Khan has been brilliant with the bat and the ball throughout this tournament, and now he's picked up 3 for 13 off 3 overs. He's got 1 more to go. This has been quite extraordinary, the work that he's done throughout. House, a big wicket of House was extraordinary as far as the Cowboys are concerned. That certainly put the Titans on the back foot. Mukhtar threatened but didn't continue.
And it's something we haven't seen all season from the New Jersey Titans. Usually their batting was clicking in every game. The middle order was never even introduced. This could be a spot of bother for them.
Yeah, it can backfire sometimes, but a couple of wides from Pino at the moment. So now there's an opportunity for someone to play really well. So it's a lot of runs. The Cowboys got 105 off the last 10 yesterday to get up and win. What a flight from Pino that time, nicely bowled. Sure, they've got with 6 down, they can't take too many risks now. It's not as though they've got nothing to lose. They've got plenty to lose. I think yesterday the Cowboys to a certain extent had nothing to lose.
Catch it.
Tries of catch it, but that's going to be safe enough. And a tidy over from Pinar, 6 from it, 69 for 6. There's a look at the silverware. Some seriously nice trophies there. Wow, they look absolutely terrific. It's going to be sitting pride of place in someone's trophy cabinet. They are just magnificent. That's the big one. Kumar again. Oh, nicely bowled.
Surprised that these players are rocking more on the back foot against the spin bowling. Kumar is someone that likes to bowl the ball a bit up. Like that. Like that. Thought it was plumb on that occasion, but the umpires held his ground.
Chaladua, he's quite remarkable behind the stumps. Have a look at him. He just starts clapping his fingers here. He reckons that's out straight away. It's hitting well outside the line of the stumps. Chaladua straight away is going up in a big way.
It's been a very economical spell for Milind Kumar. We even saw today with the bat, hadn't had a really good outing until tonight. Very good impact that he's made. He's making it with the ball as well here today.
Running that first one hard, looking to come back for the second, but Jones is sent back by Mohammad Mohsen. Jones has played well a couple of times in this tournament so far, so whilst he's still there's hope, and he's got to make sure that he brings Mohsen along with him, because I think Jones is the key. If he goes, then it's probably going to be Red Rover all over, because they've still got to go at around about 12 and over, and they're going at only 6 now. That's dropped safely down to the long on position.
The required rate almost touching 13 as well. It's just at around 12.9. Not much wickets in hand either.
Yeah, if you don't bowl a good correction, if you allow a good over, and suddenly things rocket quite dramatically. Just 3 runs from that over. So that is not going to be a good return for the net run rate when we come back. 72 for 6. Twelve overs, 97 for 3 versus 72 for 6. So the Cowboys are far better off. 25 better off in the runs department, and also 3 better off in the wickets department. They are steaming home at the moment. What a performance from the Cowboys. They were literally at the bottom of the table for some time of this USPL. Have to get boundaries early in the innings, early in the over, I should say. I think Jones knows that only too well. Suddenly that has gone up to 3 Correction, 13.3 runs of the over.
They really have to look to target a particular individual here. But I think Jaladua is going to stick with his 5. I think he's going to stick with his 5 today. And Kulvinder, Milind, Hamad, Hassan, and PNR. All been bowling exceptionally well.
Got that over the top. That's nicely played. One bounce, and that's gone for 4. Good shot. Probably going to have to try and do that a little bit. Improvise to try and get this run rate up.
That's very well played. Third man and fine leg are in the 30-yard circle. So when you just get enough elevation on that, and I could see that PNR has put a bit more pace, you just have to get it off the meat of the bat and place it very well.
Yeah, both these guys have got to go now. He's got that away too. Another one, just the one bounce. Nice work. Really good work for Mohammad Mohsen.
That's very good and very creative batting. I think PNR is now opting for the man at deep third or deep fine. But this is very smart batting again. He's just picking the right line. And he's just making use of it. Back-to-back boundaries now.
Backing away, pushing for 2. They should be able to quite comfortably touch and turn. Jones is quick, and they do that. Good running, so good over this one.
This is an over that they needed. The New Jersey Titans. An 11-run over with still 1 ball to come. He's opted for the reverse once again. And he just beat the man for another boundary. Not the way PNR wanted to conclude his spell. It's 87 for 6 after 13 now.
Let's go.
15 runs off that last over, including 3 fours, gave that worm a little kick. It's going a little bit north suddenly. Wants to try and say hello to the Cowboys blue worm. Let's see how they go, because that's what they've got to do. They've got to go at just a shade under 13, or a little bit over 12.5 from here, and they have no choice but to attempt to do that. And again, it's going to need boundaries early in the over. Jones on strike now. Going to advance, but he was spotted by Milan Kumar, who's just been remarkable with his economy today.
Wouldn't be surprised if he had the spinners bowl out today. Hassan Khan also still has just 1 more over to conclude. The way these spinners have been bowling has been just exceptional in this final.
Let's pick that up. Cries of catch it. And he has caught it. Fu again. That's another wicket. Goodness me, they're on fire, the Cowboys, that's for sure. They are lassoing wickets left, right, and centre.
New York Cowboys. New York Cowboys, says Sean Gujran. He's the most excited man on the ground right now. And I could see why. They've come with a plan, the New York Cowboys, and you could see it. That never give up attitude that they've had since the first year. They saw the final in phase 1. They really did, they saw it. They have experience in these must-win crucial games. Saw the semifinals in phase 2. And now on the verge of lifting their first ever cup in this USPL. Mohsen has to go. Very entertaining knock. but only made 19 from an 88 for 7.
boy!
Rose Nunnan on strike now, just gets off with that single into the covers. But that was an very important wicket.
Yeah, the short ball's been working very well for the spinners. You saw Harmeet Singh dismissed by like that. And again now Mohammad Mohsin. Now it's a spot of bother for the New Jersey Titans. Because after this, they only have Ziaul Haq and Harish Kankani. To provide some impact with the bat. So these two really have to get something going here now, Mikey.
Yeah, they sure do. Might be a bridge too far, though. Titans 7 down, 1 ball shy of 14 overs. That is certainly not what they were expecting. A few smiles on the Cowboys now. Good work from Milind Kumar. That's the end of his spell. That is just brilliant. 14 overs gone. Kumar just going 15 off his 4, picking up 1 as well. 90 for 7. Skipper in the middle, looking a little bit concerned, as you would expect with that scoreline right now. Pretty relaxed character, but he won't be happy with the way they've gone out there today. It's the big guns at the top in the batting order. Didn't get run, so that's cost them dearly. The guys that have dominated so far for the Titans. The bowling attack also for the Titans wasn't as good as we normally see. Hence the score of 175 for 9. The Titans did bring it back a fraction, though. They, at one stage, I think, were going to get somewhere around about the 190 mark, so probably pegged it back about 15 runs. Just a single, looking for that boundary early.
Little surprised that the skipper didn't opt with Hassan Khan bowling his final over. Considering that if you just got one more good over from Hassan Khan, and you have someone like Hamad Azam with 3 to come if he hadn't bowled this over. You know, he's a very good death bowler with a lot of variation. And I've liked that a lot about him through this tournament, so it'd be very hard for him to concede more runs towards the death.
This is a chance he might swap him to the other end. Finish that way, because he certainly has been brilliant. 3 for 13, Hassan Khan. Been brilliant throughout the tournament. Just a half stop, and only a single.
Been controlled bowling again. It's one thing they've have been doing very good in this tournament and today. Controlled death bowling. They've been fantastic towards the back end of not only their batting innings but also their bowling. Something skipper JD must be very proud of.
Cries of catcher, but he's hit that beautifully. That's right out of the middle. That's gone for 6 runs. That's a really good shot. Good work from Jones.
Well, he's got to keep the hope up in that New Jersey Titans dressing room. Nice heave, full extension of the arms. A bit shorter there from Hamad Azam. He's crunched it off the middle of the bat as well.
Scrambling of his own bowling. Inside edge onto that pad straight away, just darted across. And ensured that that didn't go any further, so good work from Ahmad.
Heaved away over covers. Beautiful, beautiful stroke from Aaron Jones. And once again, the wings go up from umpire Brian Kane to indicate back-to-back maximums. Lovely heave over covers. Crunching it up the middle of the bat once again. In his crease. Very nice from the senior side. National vice captain.
So they've got 14. One ball to go. Where he's looking now, Jones. He's desperate, I think, for another boundary here to try and just put a bit of extra pressure on them. Then suddenly that run rate required will just drop a little bit. If you can somehow do it. On par at the moment with 14 off the over. It's a tough ask from here with only 3 wickets left, and it's down to Jones, really. 33 off 30. In the air for a while. He does well. Kulvinder Singh does nicely. And 2 more of the results. 15 gone, 106 for 7.
New Jersey Titans 106 for 7. 70 required of the last 5 overs with 3 wickets in hand. They need a Maxwell-like innings from Nanan or Jones. 35 of 31 Jones, who hasn't scored a boundary, remember, but has struck 3 sixes.
The great Lawrence Rowe, right of screen, West Indies cricket legend.
Can pick the ball initially, but still covered up. He's so quick, Milind Kumar. It's very important to have the right kind of fielders in the right place as well.
Fantastic to see the great man here. He's been here for the last couple of days, taking in the action. What a servant to West Indies cricket he was.
The single's not going to hurt the men in yellow. Hassan has been sensational with the ball in hand once again. The last 2 games he picked up 2 wickets each. Today even better. The difference between the 2 sides is that Hassan has single-handedly put them in the finale. Was in the air, and was struck hard though. Nana knows. Only if Hassan could have grasped it. That was his 4th wicket that he's put down.
Yeah, it's a gamble here because the Cowboys understand the need to get this wicket. Both these batters are very capable. Rajnanan opens the batting in T20 cricket in other tournaments.
Catch it is the call, and this is how you do it. Milind Kumar. Hassan's now picked up his 4th as well. New Jersey Titans are unable to put up a fight at this stage.
Yeah, you just wonder if this is the final nail in the coffin for the Titans. It's the last recognized batter, and Rajnanan looking to take on the left arm spinner, being a left-hander. Hasn't worked though, because he's dismissed for 3, 108 for 8.
$108 for 8. I just love the diversity of the messages. There's a bit of menu card in there. There's love for the person. Rao, it's a home of cricket. There are a couple of promises that we can make right now. This was another. And Milind Kumar once again with safe pair of hands. It's all going one way. They need a remarkable turnaround, and Kakani's got to contribute. They bat really deep indeed. Harish Kakani is a genuine all-rounder who's come in at number 10. There are days when I've seen him open the batting too. It's just that they bat so deep, but the situation is getting tighter and tighter. With 16 and over required. Surely New York Cowboys on top. Four for 16 in his 4 overs in the grand finale. Hassan take a bow, 109 for 8.
Hassan Khan has been unbelievable for these Cowboys in the last 3 games in which they've won. And today in the final, he didn't get many with bat, but his left arm spin from the power play has taken crucial wickets. That one you think could be the most important. No real emotion, saving it for the end. He's done his job, needs some support for these next 4 overs from his teammates.
Doubles up the wickets, Kota. Picked up 2 in the previous game, picked up 2 before that as well. Now 4 in the finale. Sensational Hassan Khan. There's a reason he's touted as the best. He single-handedly turned it around with the bat in hand for the New York Cowboys. Now with the ball too. 6 matches, 9 wickets. Is there a fight for next season? The ever-improving Hassan Khan. Hamad Azam. Required rates marching to its own drum beats at this stage. What's been astonishing is that every bowler that Jaladu has thrown the ball to has produced a wicket. And all wickets till now have been an effort to go for the big shot. Everyone's caught.
You know, when you're chasing 175, you have to get runs and get them quickly, so that would explain the intent. Now Aaron Jones, because they've lost so many wickets at the other end, I think he's had to restrain himself, but we've seen power from him throughout the tournament. When he got that 47 against Phillies United, he was 18 from 18 and then struck at 200 plus for the next 14 deliveries. So their hopes rest on his shoulders. They showed their 6-hitting prowess a night ago. Different personnel then.
It's such an innocuous result, that single, in the context of this game. Nelson for 8. It's been a remarkable turnaround for the men in yellow, the New York Cowboys. There could be another. There could be another. There is another. This time it's Kakani. Hamad Azam strikes once again. A wicket away from being crowned the champions now, the New York Cowboys.
Yeah, the catching today from the Cowboys has been impressive right from the onset. Knuckleball from Hamad Azam, and that's why he had the field set in the way he did. No mid-off, because he backed himself to nail that shorter length pace off. It's never going to be easy for the Lord about it, Kakani. Yes, getting close to impossible here for the Titans. He's gone for 2, 111 for 9.
Ziaul Haq. And he's off the mark. It's time for reflection for the New Jersey Titans, who were dominant from the word go, but fall like a pack of cards in the grand finale.
I think Aaron Jones, because their 9 wickets down, has got to think about facing as many deliveries here as possible and finding the boundary. The asking rate is 20 now.
This could be catching practice. This could be the final nail in the coffin. New York Cowboys emerge victorious. They ride to victory as they turn this campaign around. They started with losses, languishing at the bottom of the table, to now crown the champions. It's a story for the ages. This is what dreams are made of.
A resounding win for a team that at one stage never should have qualified for the semi-finals. A few gutsy wins in the last over in the group stages got them into a semi-final, and they never looked back. Credit to Hassan Khan, credit to Jaladua, who's been able to inspire his men to upset one of the strongest teams in this tournament and the favorite coming into the final. The underdogs have taken it. They have taken the USPL 2023 tournament.
Jaladua and co. They are rock stars indeed. The man who never stopped believing in his team. Shan. There were 4 games to go. They had to win all 4, including the finale, to be holding the cup at the end of the day. And they've done it. They've beaten the best of sides to be in the final. And they've been absolutely clinical come the big day as well. Take a bow, Cowboys.
There's something about yellow teams in cricket making a comeback in tournaments after the team in blue looks so strong. So in the World Cup, now we're seeing in the USPL. And really credit to these Cowboys, because you think back to that semi-final yesterday, they were 51 for 5. And somehow, some way, managed to get up to a competitive 150 plus total. And I think have found a remedy to winning in this tournament. The owners will be overjoyed. The leadership group will be overjoyed as well. They've backed experience this season, and it's paid off. For the Titans, well, a lot of positives to take from them. Andreas House, that strong bowling lineup. But this game of cricket, how could you not love this sport? So unpredictable. Of glorious uncertainties.
This game reinstills the fact that cricket is a sport which is all about how you perform on that particular day. And the Cowboys, taking one at a time, have done that for 4 days straight.
Cowboys, let's go!
There are reasons you watch cricket. This must be the biggest learning from it too. Never stop believing. New York Cowboys. All 10 batters getting out caught. And this was the final one. Ober Spinar might not be good with a bat in hand for the tournament, but he has been exceptional in catching and providing wickets. It's the time for the Cowboys to ride into the sunset with the Cricket Cup.
Credit to him as well. He's believed, right from the onset, believed in his team. When they were down and out, and their backs were against the wall. Only in cricket will you see stories of this magnitude. Somehow, someway, the New York Cowboys have stolen this year's USPL. This can never be forgotten.
They've been absolutely dominant, the Cowboys, given the grand finale. Bowling out a team of NJ Titans caliber, not easy. House went first ball, Griffith was looking good for his 28. Mukhtar gifted a catch, Norman gifted a catch. Jones was the only one who showed some resistance. Harmeet, Ian Dave, Mohsin, everyone disappointed with the bat in hand. 112 and the New Jersey Titans fold.
Yeah, struggled to get any partnerships going. You thought when Mohamed Mohsin was at the crease, because of his boundary hitting ability with Aaron Jones, that 35-run partnership, that was their chance. Rajnanan and Jones also put on a 20-run partnership, but other than that, it was a real struggle for the batting unit of the New Jersey Titans today. And what a day for them, the New York Cowboys. Hassan Khan in the last 3 games has been the difference maker for these Cowboys. And he rallied his troops with Ahmad Azam picking up 3. He's got 10 in the tournament now. Milind Kumar, Kulvinder Singh and Pina are all 1 apiece. Everyone in the wickets. Fitting way to end.
What a victory it's been for the New York Cowboys. Kulvinder, last year with the Cowboys franchise, unfortunately you guys lost in the finals. Was that the mission for this tournament?
Yeah, this year, you know, we're planning better to play and batting and bowling, and we have a lot of pressure in high games. So focus on, you know, always last night thinking, this year we must win this game.
Absolutely, and tell me about that first over. I mean, the way you were able to get Andreas Gauss out, you know, in a duck. What did that feel like? The uproar that was out there on the field showed how important of a wicket that was.
Oh, it's big important to me because it's, you know, he's a really good batsman. He got a lot of runs through the tournament, and nothing in my mind. I know if bad ball, you're gonna hit 6 to me. So I just focus on the line and land. Absolutely.
Well, what was the talk? You know, when Fu caught, that was a brilliant catch that he took, a spectacular catch. You know, what was the message when you guys were celebrating?
Oh, it's tremendous catch. It's an excellent catch on the field. He's really good.
Now, what are the celebrations going to be like?
Oh, you know, yeah! That's all I can say.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. It's a diverse group. The celebration would be diverse indeed. The New York Cowboys triumph at the end of the day, 175 for 9 with the bat in hand. Tajinder's 70 was sensational. Millen's 45 came in quick time and at the right time as well to inject momentum. New Jersey Titans bowled for 112 thanks to Hassan's 4 for 16. Exceptional figures with a ball in hand given that it's the finale. Hamad picked up 3, Milind and Kulvinder 1 apiece. The Cowboys are victorious. Roshni's got Hamad Azam with her.
I'm here with Hamad Azam for the New York Cowboys. Today's performance, the batting, the bowling, the fielding, a complete package.
Everybody was really great, especially Tajinder in the bat. They had a really good start, and then Milind, obviously Hassan was doing really well. And I would say our attitude, fielding, bowling, everything was perfect.
Now the bowling plans, everyone contributing, taking the wickets, not letting the opponents, the NJ Titans have any of the upper hand.
It was a final, of course, pressure was there for them as well, and we got some experience. Obviously, we are not the best bowlers we got right now, but we have a little bit of experience. We utilize that and result goes in our favor.
Now, one youngster, a 25-year-old Hassan Khan, he's played a vital role to get you guys here to the finals, taking 4 wickets today. I know you know him beyond the Cowboys franchise. How good is this youngster, and what is the future in store for him?
He's really, really good. He was with me almost 7-8 years ago, and of course he got talent, and he's doing really, really well. And especially in this tournament, in minor league, in last couple of months, he's absolutely amazing.
And what a year you've had. You've been racking up trophies. How special is this 2023 USPL trophy?
Of course, it is really, really special. I won a lot of trophies this year, mashallah. And it feels great. Once you are on the winning side, it always feels great.
Well, congratulations. I'll let you continue celebrating with your team.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a tournament it's been. Andres Kaus today fell early. First ball, back in the heart. Jonathan Fu with a flying take. Kulvinder started that momentum. Then a little fight back from Trevon Griffith, who got into funny positions to get sixes. And then one of those shots found himself back in the hut with Mukhtar with a little half-hearted stroke, gifting a catch to the man in the deep, Milind. And then the procession. Noman Anwar. Harmeet Singh. Then it was Ian Dave who didn't do any different. It was Milind once again underneath this one too. And the catches just became easier and easier to take. Mukhtar and Mohsin tried their best. Aaron Jones rather. But then this happened. Jones was the only bright spark, but he had to curtail himself from going for the big shot there. He had to curtail himself because they were falling like 9 pins, the New Jersey Titans. Never even in their worst nightmare would they have thought to be bundled out within 20 overs in the USPL Season 2. But that's what happened in the grand finale because New York Cowboys were clinical with the ball in hand and on the field. It's the Cowboys who are champions of USPL Season 2.
Yeah, comprehensive win. After losing the toss, Cowboys were sent in, asked about first. It was a tricky start on a surface that hadn't a touch of moisture. But Tajinder Singh's 70 from 39 deliveries could be overshadowed, but it was critical. Got up to that 175 mark after a really good start, a good finish as well, and then the bowlers finished the job. Cowboys winning by 63 runs.
Andres Kaus might not have added to that tally today, but he still finishes at the top of the table when it comes to the highest scores in USPL 2023. 120. Gajanan Singh with a sensational century. 102 in a losing cause though. Saif Badar's 87 was again a bright spot in the entire tournament because it set the tournament alight. Dwayne Smith looked good. while he was there for the Mavericks. And Andres House's 86 makes the cut in the top 5 as well. Just tells you how consistent he was, barring the finale.
Uh, 341 runs for House, and you can see the strike rate there. The difference, the contrast compared to the others on that list. Saif Badar had a good tournament. 5 innings, 229 runs. Mukhtar Ahmed also from the Titans. Gajanan Singh got that 100 for the Carolina Eagles. And Saad Ali, good to see the left-hander from Pakistan in the runs in this tournament as well.
Some of the bowling performances in USPL 2023 have been extremely inspiring. None more so than Saurabh Netravalkar, 7 matches, 12 wickets. Economy slightly higher after today's game. But he was the one providing regular breakthroughs and played a huge part in ensuring that New Jersey Titans were able to humble many an opponent. Ziaul Haq makes the cut as well. Hamad Azam peaked a little later. Hassan Khan's been regular when it comes to the big matches, and Mario Laban has had a dream tournament too. Let's dive into a short break, but when we come back, it's a final post-match presentation with Mike Hazeman. Don't go anywhere. As Over Spinner left that slower delivery and Jones launched into that shot a little early, there was Over Spinner waiting to pouch it. Hamad Azam's been excellent in the death overs during the final phases of the game, as always. And then the New York Cowboys emerged victorious. They've been clinical come the big day. All 10 wickets taken of a team that was dominant throughout. And all of them caught. Tells you how leaps and bounds they've improved as far as the fielding is concerned. It's once again a Hassan show with a ball in hand. Mukhtar, Noman, Ian Dev and Rajnan, all of them falling prey to Hassan. We'll give you the upshot of the game once again. 175 for 9, the New York Cowboys. They got there due to Tajinder's 70 of 39, which is a blitzkrieg in certain bits, while Millen's 45 added value to the total. Jalad did get off to a good start, and so did New York Cowboys. New Jersey Titans in reply fold for 112 only. It was Hassan who picked up 4 crucial wickets once again, with just 16 runs given away. Hamad picked 3 and pouched catches 2. Milind and Kulvinder 1 apiece to ensure that it is the New York Cowboys who ride home with the USPL Season 2's Cup. Let's go down to Mike Hazeman and find out who the player of the match is, player of the tournament is, and a lot of silverware to be given away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation of Season 2 of the USPL. Now, in the last 9 days, we saw some sensational cricket, some close finishes at this terrific stadium at the Broward County Stadium, and talking to all the players is something that they thoroughly enjoyed, and will look forward to more cricket at this venue, I'm sure. Now I'd like to introduce the presentation party alongside me, starting on my left, Mr. Jaideep Singh, who is the founder of USPL, Mr. Sandeep Singh, founder of USPL, Arun Gona, individual director, US Cricket Board, Kuljit Singh Nijjar, individual director, USA Cricket Board, Lawrence Rowe, former West Indian champion cricketer, and Lawrence Martin, Commissioner of the City of Lauderhill. Now, I just want to, there's quite a few awards to get through, so we'll just keep moving with those awards. And I'd like to start with the player of the match. If I can please ask Arun Gona to present the player of the match award to Tajinder Singh for his 70 of 38 deliveries, 8 fours, 3 sixes, with a strike rate of 180. And there's no doubt that he set it up with that terrific opening stand as well to get them to that total that they got, which was obviously challenging at this venue as well. Next up, I'd like to request Kuljit Singh Nijjar to present the Play of the Tournament award. This is a big one. Before I do announce the winner of it, I'd like to make a special mention to Hassan Khan. 4 for 16 today, 9 wickets, 134 runs in the tournament at an average of 134, and of course played some crucial hands to get them through for the final. However, it's hard to go past Andries Gauss for his 341 runs. Well played, Andries Gauss, the Play of the Tournament. Quite appropriately, it's a time to announce the best batsman of the tournament, and it's also fitting that Lawrence Rowe, who by the way scored a double century and 100 on his debut for the West Indies, is going to present the award also to Andries Gauss because of the 341 runs, 7 matches, strike rate of 208 and a high score of 120 not out off just 61 balls. Extraordinary stuff from Andries Gauss. The next award goes to the best bowler of the tournament. Lawrence Martin this time is going to present the award to Saurabh Netravalkar. 12 wickets from 7 matches. Saurabh, congratulations. I'd now like to also ask Mr. Sandeep Singh, who is the founder of the USPL, to share his thoughts on this event.
Well, thank you, Mike. Such an amazing past 10 days. Nail biters after nail biters. I think the rain itself was a nail biter, but I think the games players put together were amazing nail biters. So thank you for all what you did here today. Pulling such an event off at such scale is not easy. There are a lot of people behind the scenes who actually make it work as well. So I sincerely thank everybody who was involved in it. From US Cricket Board members who have helped us go through this process, ICC, our production crew, our esteemed umpires, our commentators, and I think the list goes on and on and on, right? There were many people who were involved in making this happen. So we really, really appreciate all your help. We really appreciate all your support as well. I would, in the last, say that, engagement, inclusion, as well as support to the community is very, very important to us. We will grow the diversity aspect of it as we make it bigger. We will make sure we engage with more and more partners within this ecosystem, and we help grow this sport of cricket within United States of America with proper engagement, proper community engagement, proper support, and proper diversity included within this ecosystem as well. So thank you again. Thanks for being part of it, and I really appreciate your help, and best of luck.
Sandeep, congratulations on the event. Now, we all remember, of course, that 7 teams gave their best to fight for this trophy in the USPL 2023. And in the end, it was top 4 teams who made it in the semis. And, of course, we saw a sensational final today. Now, to honour the teams who made it in the semis with terrific performance, the 3rd and 4th place on the leaderboard, we've got some checks to hand over to the California Golden Eagles and the Phillies United. And to collect the check, Yasim Alim is going to be accepting a check from the Golden Eagles, and Rahul Sharma will collect a check on behalf of the Phillies United. Thank you, gentlemen, for picking up that check from the founders. And I'd now like to ask Mr. Jaideep Singh, also founder of the USPL, to share his thoughts on yet another successful season of the USPL.
Thank you, Mike. Last year we started this journey with a vision to create a global sports media property. Cricket being very, very prominent in the South Asia market, opening up in the US market, and we thought we got to create an ecosystem which addresses, takes the property onto a larger audience space. While we have audiences in the South Asia market, with the last year broadcast into India and US, we had just scratched the surface of putting the viewership onto the play. This year, USPL has gone to around 10 different streaming and linear broadcast partners. We have got around 20 countries where it was showcased. And that kind of put the property into a place where it's all poised to move into a direction where it can develop the cricket landscape of the US market to its full potential. Keeping that in mind, I think one of the key things for us for the next 4 to 8 weeks or 6 to 8 weeks would be to take our journey ahead on a scale up of USPL to the next stage. There are going to be at least 6 to 8 big announcements we'll be making over a course of this period. The first one in that journey is what Sandeep just spoke about, bringing diversity into the sport. So USPL will be moving into having a launch of our women's US Premier League tournament also in 2024. That's going to be the first one. And as we move into the next 6 to 8 weeks, you will hear a lot of new announcements which will help actually bring cricket into the real mainstream of US market, bring the local audiences into the viewership space, and which will help bring the true potential of the sport of cricket for the market. Thank you so much. And in the last, I think there are a lot of stakeholders involved in US and India both who have helped bring what we see today, something as I would say a vision which we all together breathed and worked on. And that's thank you to everybody who's involved into the tournament.
Well done, Jaydeep, and also Sandeep. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Right, I'd also like to invite the runners-up captain to come up, and he's going to collect a cheque and a trophy from Sarai Rai Martin, the Vice Mayor of the City of Lauderhill. There's the trophy, the run-up trophy, and a cheque worth $20,000 US. And Harmeet, I know you're very disappointed, of course. You'll need to come and have a quick chat with me if you don't mind. Just not your day today.
Yeah, I think whatever shots our batters played went straight to the hand. We had like 10 caughts today. Again, no excuses, but I think the Cowboys got better of us.
Now, what are your thoughts at the halfway mark? Were you quite happy? Because you pulled them back, I think, by about 15 runs at the end.
Yeah, I think the way the wicket played, I think 175 was very chaseable. And it's just the heart we got, a great catch of Kausi, and then after that we kept losing wickets in the power play. And then I think we could have got back after the power play if we just batted a little bit longer and took the game to the end. But I think which we didn't, and give them an easy win in the end.
Amit, you're very experienced, of course. You've played a lot around the place. What are your thoughts looking back at the tournament, and how much did you, and your team, of course, they're always disappointed now, but how much do they enjoy the tournament?
I think it was a great tournament, taking things in the US and the way they are, not many big-scale tournaments we have here. The way the USPL organized this tournament, the way the broadcasting happened, kudos to the organizers and, all you guys who came here and made it so special for all of us. Thank you.
Thanks for your thoughts, and we'll look forward to seeing you next year.
Thank you.
Amit Singh, of course, disappointed as the captain today. Now I have Hazel Rogers from the Broward County, the Broward County Commissioner, to share some thoughts on the development of cricket in the USA. Madam?
Well, first let me say thank you for hosting your events here. This is what we want. The first official cricket field here in the United States and in Broward County. We are so proud to be selected as one of the stadiums that will be hosting the World Cup games. We are ready. We want the world to know that we at Broward County, we are ready for this game. We're just waiting to learn which games will be played here. We know we were selected, but we are waiting on the games. But right now, we are encouraging all the teams that's playing here to engage our women, to engage our children. That's the future of cricket here in the United States. So I don't know if you're ready, world, but we are ready to receive you. And I'm speaking on behalf of my colleagues on the Broward County Commission. I'm speaking on behalf of all the 31 cities, municipalities here in Broward County, and of course our team, our staffers are just awesome. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. So are we ready? I see two of my colleagues here. Are we ready? All right. And the winners of this game, you did it. You wore that yellow shirt well. You wore that shirt well. Congratulations.
And now you can come up, Skipper. Jaladua, please come up. Grab that trophy and also the check from Hazel Rogers. Winner's trophy is a beauty. The winner's check is $70,000 US. And I am going to ask you to please come and have a quick chat with me, Joel, if you don't mind. Well, how do you feel right now?
Obviously, it feels amazing, to be on the winning side, and that too after, when we started the tournament and we were the bottom of the table, and 2 washouts and 1 5-over game we lost. We were, obviously, at last, and coming here and winning the tournament. It feels amazing.
Let's chat about a couple of key moments, just very briefly. I mean, that 44 opening stand was seriously important.
Yes, we started on a good note. We had a good power play, and in the bowling as well. We started amazingly with Fu taking an amazing catch, of course.
Okay, and the fielding. I mean, the fielding was just amazing. What a vast improvement in a blink of a day.
Yeah, it was amazing. We had a talk last night regarding fielding, especially yesterday. Fielding was low, but today it was amazing.
You've been around for a long time as well. I'll ask you the same question. Your thoughts looking back at the tournament?
The tournament has been, amazing. Obviously, the rain was there a bit, but yeah, now it was amazing. Just thank you, USPL, for having us.
Okay, now you've seen the check. There's a trophy behind you. Grab that trophy as well, and let's get the teammates up there as well. Come on, guys. Well deserved. New York Cowboys, terrific work. Deserved winners. Literally had no points whatsoever in the wins department after the first 4 games. A couple of games that were washed out as well, and now they are champions.
Well, what does it take to be a champion? Desire, dedication, determination, and most importantly, the will to win. It didn't look likely at some stages for these Cowboys, but today they played their best cricket at the right time and have created history. Your champions of the US Premier League 2023, the New York Cowboys, led by Jaladua, Milind Kumar, Tajinder Singh, and so many of the senior players in that team. What a win. They will remember this for eternity. A huge success for them, a huge success for the United States and the cricket we've had here in this tournament and this country. They will celebrate into the night and truly cherish this one. The owner's been behind them, he's backed them from the onset. He's been expressive with his celebrations, his dances. A very important performance. When it mattered most, they won 3 on the trot coming into the final, and then won the grand finale against the New Jersey Titans to be crowned champions. They'll hold that dear to their heart, that trophy, and hope that they can retain in 2024. But they deserve celebration. The way that they fought back showed mental fortitude in this competition. They deserve to be champions of this USPL. The winning moment. History created in the 2023 US Premier League. A moment that will be remembered forever. Well done, Jaladua. Well done, New York Cowboys. Your champions. Well, it's been a successful tournament with 7 teams, playing competitive cricket over just over a week. But in the end, only one team could prevail, and today it was the New York Cowboys who played their best cricket at the best time. And they are deserved champions of the United States, champions of the USPL 2023.